Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome to Space Haven Alpha 8 and 0.8.18 to be exact. I am trying something new. I'm actually streaming both to Twitch and to YouTube at the same time. So we'll have to see how that goes. You guys will have to tell me whether everything is fine or whether you're having issues anywhere. Not sure this is going to be the regular way I'm going to do it going forward, but we will see. So we've got a lot of people over here. G-Mine, I can't pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Lucal what, and Lol, I'm sure of the same people. Coco, Leon, Dr. Kevin, all of you, thank you so much for being here. So what is Space Haven? Space Haven, oh, and firstly, before I go any further, I just want to give a big shout out to the guys at Bug Byte, the developers for Space Haven. They gave me this key to have a look at, and this is absolutely an awesome game. So if you're used to something like RimWorld, I think it's going to be very similar to that. I've played a little bit of RimWorld, not a lot, but definitely it's very reminiscent of RimWorld. It does add some additional kind of interesting playable features, kind of reminiscent to something like FTL, or even maybe a little bit of Oxygen not included, but anyway, that's kind of where they're pitching it at. Galaxy Squad, hi, how are you? Hi, human. Nice. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Let's get a new game going. Okay, at the moment, this is all that there is. Select a game mode, which is normal. Embark on a space voyage with your faction crew. Build a fleet of spaceships and encounter other spacefaring groups as you explore the galaxy, seeking out the goal of your faction. Then there's two basic scenarios. You get a basic platform. Your crew of 4 have left the Earth behind, and the stars await you. First, though, you need to build a ship. You have a basic platform and some essential supplies, but you'll need to build everything else yourself. Play with this scenario to learn the basic game mechanics. Then there's the abandoned mining station. This mining station was abandoned at the height of the crisis on Earth and has now been repurposed as a shipyard. Use its facilities to build your ship from scratch and strike out into the unknown. Play this scenario if you want more freedom to build a truly customized ship. I think that's what we're going to do. Cheeseburger, hi, welcome. Sea Lion, Cannonball, Dylan, thanks. I don't like going to Twitch for streams. Oh, okay, well, anyway, we'll try it on YouTube. Even the main menu reminds me of RimWorld. Yeah, it does. Okay. So let's get into it. We're going to go with the abandoned mining station so we can build our own ship. Let's, the game name is going to be Chaos in Space. There we go. That's going to be the game name. That's not our ship name. That's just the game name. Okay, so now what are we going to do here? That's the seed if anybody wanted to try the same thing over here. Oh, and I wanted to let you know that if you are keen on getting this game, I've got and supporting the channel at the same time, I've got an affiliate link through Humble, which is, I believe, in the description on YouTube, but I can also quickly paste it over here. Let me quickly grab it, and I'll paste it on the chat so that you could potentially grab it if you wanted to. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so that is the key if you guys were interested in actually picking up this game, if I make it look like fun. Okay, so what are our options in terms of difficulty? We've got peaceful, play the game with peaceful difficulty level. Start resources, and the resources found in the galaxy will be plentiful and the general level of adversities faced will be low. Builder, play with the game with the builder difficulty level. Start resources, and the resources found in the galaxy plentiful. You'll face some adversity on your travels, but still allowing for a more relaxed playstyle. Then we've got medium, play the game with medium difficulty level. Start resources. The resources found in the galaxy will be at a medium level, and you will face some adversity on your travels. And then harsh, play the game with harsh difficulty. Start resources found in the galaxy will be lower. You will face some real adversity on your travels and have to make tougher decisions. Software Inc. definitely looks interesting. You see, finally able to join the stream. Excellent. Good to see that. Fragby, I'm assuming Sunkelp. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I think we're just going to go with medium. So what do we get in medium? We get like 1 shotgun and 3 handguns. a lot of basic resources over here. Hangars are populated and 5 crew members over here. I think that is going to be fine. Raw chemicals will be rare. Alien presence will be very common. Derelict ships will be medium. Claimable ships will be rare. Okay. Pirate coalition will be hostile. Okay, I don't know much about that, but let's get straight into it. See what we got going. Okay, now we need to choose our crew. So some of the things is here we can see, and this, I like this summary quite a lot. So here we can see the skills for our team as in general. So with these 5 people, we've got a very low piloting skill and a very low botany skills. Both those things are very, very problematic. We need better piloting, and botany is going to be crucial for our food. G-Mind, this is Space Haven. Space Haven, brand new, just released on Steam. It's an early release. Oh yes, and it's an early access game, so it's Alpha 8, so it's nowhere near finished, but it's already very, very playable. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll a few of these people with some poor skills. So this person is a gunner and shielding and navigation. So really, in general, too many low traits over here. We are looking for construction. We are looking for mining. We are looking for botany as some of the early ones that we want. So let's go ahead and re-roll over here. Mining and botany, that's not too bad. And a little bit of piloting over there. I'm actually going to re-roll yet again. Now it's starting to look interesting. Industry 3, construct 1, mining 1, and botany. Absolutely. So we will be using this person. We will give them the green shirt for botany, I think. Over here, it's still very... it's a very pixel kind of intensive kind of display, but it looks good. It looks good. Still haven't got much chaos coins. Well, work on it. Work on it. Okay, now this one is an engineer, so construct is good, industry is good, medical is 1, piloting is 1. I'm gonna kind of leave him for now. In terms of construction, I would like to give them a little bit of an orange shirt over there, so we kind of see that. Pants color, I would like to change to like as dark as possible, maybe. Something like that. And I would like all of them to be in that kind of color. Okay, now, what's the next one? Everett over here is going to be mining and construct and industry, not botany though, and a little bit of piloting. Not too bad. I might actually keep him around as well. This is going to be mining and industry. So really, what color shirt would that going to be? That's going to be... I would imagine something like maybe a yellow shirt like we've got over here now. It's been 3 months since I've been able to see a video stream. YouTube said all vids to 480. Finally got my username sorted. Excellent, old sir. Welcome to the stream. Okay, now let's see. Okay, what else? There's a nurse over here with a medical 3. That's good. Mining and botany. I'm a little worried that this is not necessarily good enough. And over here, construct... and so on. So I'm going to re-roll these last 2. Actually, medical 3 is not too bad. So I'm just going to re-roll Gene, the salesperson over here, and see what we get. Oh, actually, they're both medical 3. And actually, Gene might be a little bit better with some of the other things. But Gene doesn't construct, though. Oh, Gene does construct. Actually, then we'll re-roll Hallie over here. Let's re-roll that. Dax. Ooh, a 2 on piloting. That's not bad. Mining, botany, not construct. Industry, medical. Maybe that's going to be okay. Maybe that's going to be okay. Piloting, construct, medical. Okay, let's do Gene as maybe like a whiter kind of shirt here for medical. Medical. Let's do a little pinkish color shirt there. And then Dax is going to be actually a little bit of an all-rounder, to be honest. Maybe a pilot instead. So maybe like a blue shirt over there. Something like that. That's what we're going to go for. Have you tried Surviving Mars? Yes, I have in fact tried Surviving Mars a while ago though. Okay, so let's just double check. How many people do we have that can actually mine? 1, 2, 3, 3 miners. And how many people can construct? 1, 2, 3, 4 can construct. Okay, I think I'm quite happy with that setup. Let's just let's go with that and see how that goes. Everybody happy with the sound? Is the quality okay? What is the goal of this game? It's basically to survive. Okay. Want to have your crew members work in shifts? You can do this through crew management menu by modifying schedules for crew members. Okay, we'll get into that. Okay, let's pause the game straight away and we'll have a look at what we've got going on over here. So this is our mining station where we are starting. Our crew is situated over here. Okay, so here we see some of the things we need to go and do straight away. We need to build ourselves a new spaceship. The mining station will only supply your crew members for a little while, so you should start building your new spaceship. You can build the new spaceship hull little by little and do not have to design it outright. Use the build hull tool in the build menu to do all of that. Okay, good. So we've got some insufficient resources, root vegetables, fruit and artificial meats. Okay, so let's quickly have a look. There's a lot going on the screen, so I'll quickly run through some of the things here. Firstly, we've got the star map over here, so we can see this is a procedurally generated kind of map. So we start off in this little solar system over here, and there are plenty of other systems that we can go to. Even in this system, there are multiple different planets and various things that we can go and have a look at. In our starting system, you can see there is various types of resources. That's ice and various other types. There's a derelict ship in here. And then the next one has some other resources also, and there's a other ship over there. The blue, I think, indicates that they're not necessarily hostile to us. Okay, so back into our area. This is kind of split up into like an operational map over here, and then a tactical map to show you what else you can do. So I can click that and say, actually guys, we want to mine that. So please go and collect all of these various things for us. So we just click on all of these and we send to mine. Okay, that's why we need crew members skilled in mining, because here we've got little mining vessels that will go out and mine those various things. If I unpause for a second, everything should light up. We should get power. There's our crew kind of running around over here. Interesting that they have their spacesuit suits on. We'll quickly move on to the rest. This is our crew. Here we can kind of set them to do various things, and we'll get into that a little bit later. So it's kind of saying who navigates, who does the medical, very similar to many other games. RimWorld, very reminiscent to RimWorld, but also Oxygen not included, and so many others have these kind of priority matrices that we need to deal with. Have a good night, guys. I have to catch up on some assignments. Have a good night. Excellent. Thank you so much for popping in. This is our this is basically our ships. So at the moment, the HSB Atria is this mining station over here, and we've got nothing else. We can't prepare it for hyperjump because it's in fact a mining station that is stationary. Okay, and we'll get some other things here later as we continue. Then we've got attack systems that we can open. At the moment, we've got nothing, so no need to look into any of that. This is the tactical map that we just had a look at. So this is our mining station. This is the area where we're supposed to build the new ship. So there's nothing in there just yet. That's the derelict ship over there. Is this like mining operation? No, not really. We do collect stuff, but mining is only to get resources. It's not really the thing that you need to do. And then this is data logs. If we have any data logs. So, oh, actually we have one. The apocalypse. The end didn't happen. So, sorry, one of the things that we, that this is, it's like a space RPG, in fact. So there's a little bit of role playing in here. There's a storyline to deal with. And that's one of the things that we don't really feature on most of the games we play on this channel. There's not much of a story. So this will be quite heavy on story, but I'm quite interested. So the end didn't happen with a bang or a fanfare or even a nuclear fireball. It just crept up on us. It began in the 21st century. Humanity made great strides in that century, but so much damage had already been done. And so much of it was invisible too. When the insect population collapsed, food crops and biodiversity both suffered. Without those ecosystems, all over the globe suffered. Oh, actually, ecosystems all over the globe suffered. By the time we curtailed our CO2 emissions, there were too few trees to sequester the excess. The result was hotter summers and deeper freezing winters. Species went extinct by the thousand every day. And as we squabbled over the cause and solutions, we pulled ourselves apart. Old allies became bitter rivals. Nations came apart at the seams. The great edifices that supported the internet, global trade, just-in-time delivery, and all the other things that humanity depended upon to live They all fell apart. Starvation, disease, and war made the 22nd century even bloodier than the 20th. Humanity was always good at adapting, though. When the sun baked the land, we invented the thermal regulator. When the crops failed, we invented grow pods. We got better at recycling, at finding new energy sources, but we were always a step behind where we needed to be. Folks used to joke about the big tech firms and their slogans, yesterday's solution tomorrow. It's not that we destroyed the world, but we certainly made it impossible to sustain human civilization as it was. Too many places lapsed into feudal tyrannies or mismanaged themselves into famine, or just plain became unlivable as the climate shifted. Through it all, we never gave up on space exploration. There were complaints, of course, that it was a waste of increasingly valuable resources, that all the money and effort could go towards actually solving the problem. Now it seems maybe space was the only solid investment we ever made. Okay, so that's kind of the backstory. Is this a time-consuming game? Yes, I believe this will take you a fair bit of time to play this game. Okay. So, with all of that in mind, these are crew members. This is what's available in the area. I mean, in the current play where we are at. Kind of this area, this view. This is what is available. So there's a derelict ship and all these other things to mine. This is kind of a log of what is actually going on. People are comfortable and so on. So you do have to manage that. And that's basically it. This is some of the resources we have available, and we'll talk about that as we go through them. Now, back to our ship. Now, let's get into playing actually. So these are some mining pods that we will use to go and mine. So people will start going and doing that. Go and do that. You're up really late, Mr. Chaos, joining from New Zealand. Not too late, but yeah, it's an evening stream for me. And joining from New Zealand, you should be it's quite late for you though. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. Okay, so that's the mining vessels over there. There's some life support systems in here. I believe this is oxygen and CO2 scrubber. We've got some power systems over here. We've got a medical bay. We've got obviously a barracks over here. We've got shuttles. And then this is like a bit of a factory where we produce various things. We'll get into that now. And this is a growing space where we can grow some food. So let's actually, as a starting point, double click on that. Ooh, actually click on that and start growing some food. So the various types of food that we can do. You need resources to upgrade your spacecraft and expand in the universe. Yes, that's what you need to do. So we definitely want to grab ourselves some fruit. So let's get 2 beds of fruit growing. We'll go over here and we'll get some root vegetables growing over there. We'll go over here and get some artificial meats growing. We could use fibers and well, 2 fibers, is that correct? Or shall we just do some more root vegetables? Maybe we'll just grab an extra root vegetable at this point in time. Fibers is only used to kind of make materials and things like that. Fabrics basically. Okay, so that will be underway. So that people with botany skills will go and work that if we set it that way. Then over here, we've got a variety of other things that we need to deal with. So over here, there's a micro weaver. So that basically creates fabrics from fibers. So we'll just put that on continuous. So any fibers that we make will turn into fabrics. This will create water for us. So we need to create water from ice. So we'll just do that, continuous. I don't think there's anything else you can do with ice than create water with it. Can you have more crew? Absolutely. And this is where it gets very close to something like RimWorld. We can potentially go and capture pirates, take them prisoner, and then slowly convert them into crew members, or we'll find crew members on derelict ships that will join us and things like that. Okay, now over here we've got this is basically soft blocks that's created from soft scrap. Now scrap is something that you'll salvage from ships. So we can just basically go ahead and derelict ships. So what we can just go and create all of these things. And probably do that. Okay, we will talk about those things a little bit later as we get into building stuff a little bit more. So from these things that we mine, we can create steel plates. So we'll just pretty much go ahead and what does this actually do? So we can just choose which one we do, or they do both. I don't quite know. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's what we're doing over there. We're creating steel plates. Over here we are, electronic components from these things. Yes, we'll go ahead and do that. And over here we will use, we'll actually refine some things into soft blocks, hull blocks. Hull blocks is probably going to be the most important for us right now. So we'll go and get that. So that the basic stuff is set up. Now, we will get, you should check out Ark on PS4. Oh, this reminds you of Ark? Okay. It's not quite the same. It has fiber and all that, where the game tamed dinos and build bases. Yeah, well, I think it could have similarities. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draft my crew members and go over here and pick up some. So in the storage unit, which is this over here, we will have things like, we'll have those few guns that we saw as we started. So pop in there. So we'll just, oh, let's quickly have a look. Which one of our crew members actually has the best skill with weapons? And now, I'm not too sure how I actually go and have a look at that. If I just wanted to, crew. So if I have a look at this, right? Can I see skills? Here we go, skills. So we have weapons 0 for Gene. Okay, so Gene, you're not the one that's going to do the weaponing for us. Let's start over here. So Ahmed, you have a 3 weapon skill, so you can get a good weapon. Demarian, you've got a weapon 2. Dax has got a weapon 0. Everett's got a weapons 3, and Gene's got a 0. So Ahmed and Everett is going to be our away team for most of it. So Ahmed, actually Demarian has a 2, so you can, actually let's try that and pick up over here. Please pick up this gun as your primary weapon. That's just a sidearm. Then Ahmed over here, you, oh actually now I can undraft you for the time being. I just wanted to equip their weapons. Can I draft you please? And then please come on over here. So it does take a little bit of time to get used to this, but we'll get there. Ahmed, you can grab the big gun. Thank you. And we will undraft you then. And then the other one was Everett, I believe. So Everett, just drop that for the time being. I will grab you, draft you, and we will go ahead and pick up the gun. Gene and Dax, we'll get Dax to get the other gun, I think. Okay, you get that one. Just because I want everybody to kind of have weapons at the ready, since if things happen. Did I undraft you? I believe I did. Now let's just grab you first. Oops. Draft and come over here. I want to get, oh, you already have a gun? Oh, sorry about that. Already gave you a gun. So Ahmed, Demirian and Everett have guns. Dax. Oh, Dax was the one I wanted to give a gun to. Okay, you, I will draft you. We'll come over here. We'll get a gun. So what we'll do first is we will make a trip out to the Derelict space station so that we can start seeing the things that we need to go and do over there. Just get your gun first, and then I'll grab a bit of a crew here. So you, I don't know if you've got a pretty decent skill, but I think you don't. So we'll get Ahmed, Demarian and Everett to be drafted. So if we click these guys over here, we'll draft all of them. Draft all of them. Now we'll make our journey to the shuttle over here. We'll move to it and we'll actually enter the craft. The rest of the team can still go ahead and do their chores, the various things that we would want them to do. I do need to have a look at those various priorities. Where's our last team member? Everett, where are you? Are you not drafted? Oh, you're actually mining. Man. Please return home for me. Thank you. Sorry about that. I actually want to draft you. We'll get this. What price is this game? I think it's about $25. I think there is a 10% discount on Humble at the moment. I think it's about $25, but it obviously depends. I obviously saw the price in Aussie dollars, but I think that's around 30, so it should be around 25 or maybe just a little bit less than that. But it's got, I think it's got a lot of potential. Really, there's so much happening in this game. It'll take you ages to play through everything. I think this is one of those things, those RPG style things that can just take forever. Okay, let's speed things along a little bit. That's a little slow. Actually, I want to draft you, and I want you to enter the ship over here, please. Okay, once you're on board, we'll take our away team, and we'll go off to the Derelict. Okay, so if we come over here, I believe we can. go and dock it right over there. So let's accept that and we'll go and dock there. So now this ship, so this is like a damaged ship. So you can go over and salvage this, but there could be new crew members that we could rescue on here. There could be aliens on here, all these kind of things. But you need to get the resources off here and things like that. So now we just kind of send them. Oh, there's our first monster. Alien. Okay, so now we grab our team here and let's undraft the ship there. And we'll get our team to come and walk in here. So now we have to explore this. And hopefully there's lots of monsters. Oh! Okay, get it, get it. Wow, the guy at the back here isn't even firing. Wow, that's tough. Oh, is Ahmed down? Oh my goodness, Ahmed is down. My goodness. Let's quickly see this. I don't believe he's not. He's only. I think he'll get up again. I think they actually do get up. Let's get in here. Quickly get through the ship as quickly as we can. Need to see what we need to salvage. Yeah, he's back up. How do we get into here though? Excellent. So we've got the entire ship looked at. So everything is fine. Is there anything we need to pick up over here? No, not at all. Okay, so what I'll go ahead and do is I'll undraft these guys. So they do their own thing. They'll go and get oxygen over there. And now what we can do is now we can actually go in here and say, well, what is on that ship? So there's a lot of materials on that ship that we can go and get. So it's water and energy and all a variety of these kind of things. So let's just select all and we will bring everything over to our spot there, and then we can start salvaging it afterwards. After that, we will then go and start breaking this ship apart for a variety of things. So we will go and we will salvage a number of different items as we go. So we'll allow that and we will expedite the salvaging of those kind of things. So that's basically it. So now we're going to start salvaging this. The crew will come back over and do those kind of things. Over here, you can now, in fact, say what everybody needs to deal with. And this would be in terms of their skills. Oh, here you can actually see their skills. The 1, 2, and 3 is actually indicated on the side over there. So what we definitely want to do is we want as many possible people to mine. So you're going to be our priority miner. But I would like the rest of you to also mine if you have the time to do so. Mining is important. Construct. We will get everybody that can construct the ability to construct. Yeah, that's going to be good there. Medical. Actually, we'll just make sure that that is the case. So everybody does medical. Botany. We want to make sure that we've got a big botanist and so a high priority over there in terms of botany. Maintenance over here, maybe maintenance is not as important over there. Navigating, we need somebody to navigate. So what we'll do is make sure some of these people navigate. And we'll just kind of trim it back a little bit. So we do have the ability to have people that navigates. Gunners we have in place. These things I think are fine. Operations are fine. That should be okay. Medical, botany, construction is good. Maintenance I think is good. Mining is good, I believe. Industry seems okay here, and logistics. Probably we can trim back on logistics on some of these people. Let's just have a look here. Someone like this has very little role, so logistics for you needs to be important. And then some others, maybe a little bit less over here. You've got tons of stuff that you need to deal with. Okay, something like that's going to be fine. He's not gone. He's not gone. He was. He left back to the to base. So once some of these people kind of get scared a little bit, and they maybe. So we'll have a look at that. So did I pause the game? No, the game isn't paused. So let's check. Demarian is in fact he's in the ship. So to be honest, he is in the ship. So they should make their way back over there. Nothing here is drafted. So they're just waiting over here, and then they will in fact start moving things back over. The mining is underway, I would assume. Yeah, mining is underway. That's our vessel over there that's doing the mining. Okay, now comes the interesting part. Now we can also start building some stuff with the various materials we have. And one of our missions now is to build our new spaceship. So let's have a look. If we build, edit, I believe, is what we're after. Oh, that's the ship over here, right? So if we build that and edit it over, edit, build hull, this is the area we can do. But what we can also do is we can, in fact add a new ship because I want to change the shape a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll delete that piece and then we'll just create a new how do I do this? I want to add some stuff here. That kind of ship. I want to create a ship like that, a little bit of a long ship. So let's create that ship, put it in right over there maybe. Okay, and see how we do that. So let's create. Okay, so now we've got a slightly different shape here. So if we go over here and the ship is HSS, I can't even pronounce it, so I definitely want to change that name. Can I change it? Yes, let's change it. So it'll be the HSS. If I can get... Why aren't I able to... Is it... Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It was... Wow, that was weird. This is the HSS Chaos. And we'll... so that's going to be the ship name. Now, we need to actually start... Actually, let's go to sketch. So we can now sketch out a ship, and that's part of the fun of this game. You build your own, you basically build your own ship here. So let's have a look. What do we have here in terms of length? That's like 26. 26. Actually, let me go into the menu quickly, and I'll just scale the UI a little bit so that you guys could maybe see things a little bit better. That should help. Let's continue. Okay, let's go back to that, and we'll sketch it again. Now, we've got 26... over here, so I'm thinking we use... Oh man, wrong buttons. Okay, so we'll sketch it out. So if we do something like that, and we would like it to be like 23, right? Actually, let's start it off with something like that. Okay, we'll do one over there, and we'll do one over there. I'm gonna do something funky. Let's do that, and then what we'll try and do is we will build out a little something like that. So it's kind of almost like yeah, I don't know, you guys know ships? There we go, something like that as a starting ship for us, and then what we'll do is we'll grow it into that direction over there. You need Project Hospital for Ahmed. Yes, absolutely. So this is kind of the ship that we're going to start with over here, and we'll see how it grows. So let's activate some parts of the sketch so that they can start building. So we'll start working on maybe the back part over here, and we'll see how that goes. So that's activated now. So if we go out now, there's construction for the ship that'll start happening. But we're also salvaging over here, and there's a lot of stuff that's happening. So what I'll do is I'll speed things up a little bit more so we can get things done. As things arrive, it's like blocking the airlock over here. So we need the logistics teams to come and move these things into storage, and I would hope that would kind of be what they would do. Okay, so what you have is you also have like, this is a little area. Oh, let's quickly look at the overlays. So there's tons of overlays. So this is the vents overlay. So you can see gases do travel between these areas. So if you've got oxygen being generated over here, it'll travel between all of that. It won't actually connect out to these guys over there. Here we've got hazardous gases. So we can see over here, everything is kind of safe at the moment. But what will happen here is some of these things does actually provide noxious gases. Okay, now since the ship has started being built, the next thing is they're going to ask us to put an airlock in there. So we will get around to doing that at some point. Then there's smoke. Is there smoke in anywhere over here? No, all of it seems to be safe. CO2, all of the CO2 is under control here. Oxygen is high in all of this, so that's great stuff. Isolated areas, no, they can actually reach everywhere with some open doors and closed doors and those kind of things. This is the various jobs that's available. So there's a job over here to come and move stuff around. There's some jobs over here to go and do mining, all these kind of things. Comfort. Okay, so as you can see, the crew doesn't like hanging out in these areas. So the factory section over here and the hangar is fairly uncomfortable, and that's probably due to the noise of the equipment and those kind of things. Well, over here it's a little bit more comfortable, but nothing really comfortable. It's just kind of positive comfortable. There's not very positive areas, but that's kind of the mess area over there where they kind of hang out. Logistics is overwhelmed because there's a lot that's currently happening. Then there's a temperature overview. So at the moment it's all kind of at room temperature, and we can kind of see that's 21 degrees Celsius over there. But it does go hot and very hot. We've got salvage available over there. That's currently happening. And this is the power overlay, which is a little overwhelming maybe at first. So that's our power generator over there. And you have to kind of develop like power grids to go through your spaceship. So that's quite an interesting one as well. That is quite an interesting one as well. So we'll get around to doing all kinds of things like that into our new ship over here. As you can see, construction is currently underway. Of our new ship right here. So let's close this and we can see what the hull is currently looking like. So we're currently busy developing that section of the ship that we were talking about. We can activate some more of this later if we know we have enough hull blocks. But at the moment, let them just do their thing. Oh, also there is day-night cycles basically. So these guys, as you can see, this is the day over here. So it's basically the start of the third day. And these guys are all sleeping. So one of the things that we would like to do at some point is maybe set up a schedule where we say who's going to sleep at what times and things like that. Might not mess with that right now, but we will mess with it a little bit later. Over here we can say who sleeps where, so we can actually base various. So what you can also do is you can build a big fleet. Okay, and so you can build a fleet of vehicles, of ships, and then you can move your crew members between the various ones. So at the moment, ExactChaos is not home to anybody. They're all sleeping at the mining station. Once we have systems in place on the ship, we will start moving people around. And this is who's all allowed to go and work on the derelict ship over there. And to be honest, I'm kind of tempted to say that we should definitely not allow everybody to do it. So let's actually not allow Dax to go and do it. And maybe let's not let Gene do it. So we'll at least have people running around the base all the time to kind of do the logistics and so on. Okay. So as you can see, we're starting to build this. Now, some of the next things we're going to need to do is we will need... we need an airlock in here first. So let's get an airlock. So I'm thinking the airlock needs to go... What am I... rotate by using E and Q. Okay, I think that actually changed. Anyway, so we'll rotate that. I want to try and get that nice and center over here. So as soon as we get that built, we'll kind of have the airlock right in that spot right there. Okay, so that... 1, 2... 1... Okay, 1, 2, so something like, it's actually not going to be nice and centered, but we'll have it in there. So that's where the airlock is going to go. So we'll put that in there. Now you'll see they'll start coming out here to come and do the construction of the airlock, and then we can actually move people in here and build the rest of the stuff. Okay, then we need to do stuff like hyperdrives and all these other things. So let's go and get system stuff. Hyperdrive. So eventually I want to do 2 hyperdrives, 1 on each side. But for the time being, I'll just do the 1. And we'll, I think we'll squeeze it. How do we squeeze it? I think just to the center of it, actually. Something like this. What does the map look like? I saw a line running off somewhere. I'll show you now. No airlock on the ship, so we'll build that for now. I'm just kind of thinking whether we can pause it or not. Cannot build here. Why not? Oh, because there's no airlock. Anyway, the airlock will be built next, and then we'll build the rest. Okay, so if we continue to zoom out, if we go and look at the systems, the star map, this is some kind of orbit indication over there, so we can't really do anything with that, but there's a line going to that one. So when we've got hyperdrive up and running, we can jump out over that direction, and we can go and mine those things, go and check out. That indicates there's a derelict ship over there, and we can go and check that out as well. But there's still a lot for us to do on our initial system over here. I am liking the idea of our ship coming into place over there. Oh, so now they're going to come and deliver some stuff over here to start building the lock over here, the airlock. Okay. What else is happening? Can we... Yeah, it's pretty speedy at the moment. There's a lot of people actually currently doing the... oh, actually, look at this. We've salvaged a lot of stuff from here. Some food over there and some other stuff. Busy salvaging as much as we can. There's almost nothing left of this ship. Once that's done, we will in all haste start developing this area over here. So this is all of the various resources that we have that we need to do that with. Okay, we're growing some fibers and all kinds of things. We're continuing to get all the various stuff being produced, so that's good. Everybody, is it now? It's not, oh yeah, it's everybody sleeping at the moment. Now, and we can double check and just see what our status is in terms of salvaging over here. There's nothing left to salvage, and there's a few things left to transfer, so they'll go and grab the last few things over there. Yeah, so there's a few things that they still need to go and transfer, but once that's done, we can let that derelict ship go completely, and we can focus all of our attention on building this one. So let's speed things along while people are sleeping. There are hostile activities and things like that going on in space as well, but they try and maybe keep that to a minimal. Here you can see everybody hanging out socially here until it's time to go to work. Now the ship is going to take some people over to go and collect some of the stuff that's still over there. Excellent. Picking up a few people to go. Nice. And construction over here. Let's quickly have a look at our priorities. Construction. Yeah, we've got a couple of people doing construction. So construction is, by the way, also required for doing the salvage job. So let's get a little bit more, get Everett to also kind of prioritize construction a little bit. Yeah. So as you can see, oh, actually, yeah, probably not. Probably construction is better off the way we have it at the moment. We don't want to get rid of, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. To be honest, as we get more crew, it might get a little easier to deal with. But yes, so we need to, so if you go over here, you can see this is an oxygen generator. And that kind of generates oxygen. How exactly? Why is that? That's the gas scrubber. That's the oxygen generator. I think it just kind of does its thing. You don't actually have to queue something up over there. But unlike these where you have to queue up the stuff. As soon as we get this construction underway, we'll start developing more systems for our ship. And I'll explain some of these things that might look a little bit overwhelming over here in a little bit more calm fashion as we build it for our actual purpose-built ship. Okay, are we actually delivering most of the final stuff now? Everything here, almost everything here is now collected. Let's speed it along a little bit. I wanted to do it a little bit quicker. So they basically just walk around, pick up the various items, put it in there, and the ship comes back and forth and picks it up. Okay, so if we look at that, that's a little indicator over there saying that Demarian has shut his pants, and I don't quite know why. So let's quickly have a look at this. Spacesuit fatigue. I don't know why. Anyway, I don't know why, but he's done it. There wasn't even any monsters on this trip. Oh, you should have gone and picked up the last 4 little pieces here so we can let go of everything now. Nice. Oh, they're actually going back to pick up a few things. And there's some mining that's going to go over there as well. Yeah, it is funny. This game will have all kinds of quirky things like that going on for it. So that's kind of the hallmark of these kind of games. Oh, this guy is Gene is starting to build things over here. So they deliver stuff over there and then drop it off over here. And there's our airlock now. So now our airlock is finished. Your new spaceship is starting to take shape. You're well on your way to building a new spaceship for your crew. To have your crew prioritize building the new ship, be sure to set some of the crew members prioritize working on the new ship. That's fine. So if you look at the ship over here, okay, now we need to build some storages, which we'll get to. I'll show you that now. I'm not sure we can actually prioritize it over there, but here we have some stuff. Let's get out of there. Okay, now, got a few things over here. So clearly we don't have power. They've asked us to put some storage in place. There's objects that's not on the power grid. We don't have any tools here. So now, because this is now classified as a ship, it's got its own little economy going on. So none of the stuff that's out there necessarily is used over here. I think for construction they might bring it over, but it starts to become a little bit of an issue. So we need to have our own power and oxygen and things like that over here. Nowhere to rest on this ship at least. Okay, so let's grab the storage pieces. So if we go, there's so much to do over here. So let's grab some storage. We'll get some large storage. And I think one of the biggest items that we need to look at in this game is how we use space. So space is a big deal. So we want to make sure that we efficiently use the space that we have. So I'll put a storage over there. I'm going to, grab, wrong button, grab it over here and put it another one over there. We need a fair bit of storage. So I think that's going to be a pretty decent size storage over there. At the same time, what I want to do I want to activate some more of the sketch. Yeah, just activate the rest of that, please. 20 more whole pieces. So we've got 9, so the rest should kind of be made, I think. So let's get out of there and we will let the rest be built. Once the rest is starting to get built, we can, we need some power and all things like that. Yeah, here they come, starting to build the rest of it now. Then we can branch out on some more of the stuff. I do need us to look at some more objects in here. So something like the hyperdrive is something that we're going to need straight away. Hyperdrive, can I squeeze it in over there? Yeah, that seems reasonable. So we'll pop the hyperdrive in there. All of these things take various components, which we need to obviously bear in mind as we build, and that's why you continue to salvage and so on as you go along. But the idea is basically to keep your crew alive and so on. Why are so many people shut themselves? I have no idea. Is Jean trapped? No, Jean is not trapped. Jean was just basically waiting for the vessel to come back. Here you go. See, Jean is going to be picked up over there. So this shuttle actually does their own thing. It's an automated shuttle. So the shuttle goes to where it's required. And in terms of wondering about the oxygen levels, Jean could have actually got oxygen levels at the... There is oxygen stored in the airlock, basically. How's our mining going? So that means been mined. There's still a lot of mining that needs to happen. Have we stopped mining? No, we are mining. We're busy mining all of these. Yeah. Busy mining all of them. Critical resources low. Water. Oh no. No, water isn't low. Oh, it's low on the ship. And that's why it's kind of getting us there. Unreachable areas. Yes, that area is unreachable at the moment until we kind of connect these together. Nowhere to rest, I think, within this ship. There's nowhere to rest just yet. And no tool facilities. Yes, there's a lot of stuff that we still need to do. Can we speed things along a little? Oh, everybody's currently sleeping. And then we'll continue that. So let's speed that along. Noble metals and everything. So how much of this? So we've got a number of hull scraps that we can use. Hang on. Hull scrap, I think, is being... recycled at the moment. Yeah, hull scraps will be recycled, and we should also be creating hull blocks from metal blocks. Yeah, from steel plates. Hi Scotty, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Excellent. Okay, we're building this. Some of these things take a little bit of time. But once we get underway, there will be a lot of action, I think, for the most part. But yeah, I do like the idea of building your own ship exactly the way you want to use it. Okay, so now with a few things in place, we can now start looking at some power infrastructure over here. So if we go to power, we've got a variety of generators over here, and they use like these rods to do their thing. The big one is actually more effective, so it's probably best we try and build a big one if we can afford it in terms of the various blocks and things. Maybe medium is going to do fine for now. I wouldn't mind building the big one if we actually had the space for it. Well, I mean, had the resources for it. I think a bit of an infrastructure room in the middle, maybe not too far ahead, because we need to do like a bridge and a barracks and all these kind of things. So maybe we need to give it a little bit of space here. Are we out of hull blocks? Yes, we're out of hull blocks. So we need to make hull blocks ASAP. Where is everybody? Everybody's sleeping yet again. Feels like these guys are just sleeping all the time. Okay. Let's have a look. Everybody having a bit of fun. There's an incoming ship now. So here we can see, this is actually indicating, so I've paused the game. This is indicating that there's a ship from the Slavers Guild coming in 7 hours. Now, because it's not indicated as red, it means that they won't be hostile. We can also go out to the star map to see it. See, there it comes. Blue ships indicate that they're not hostile. So we can trade with them basically. Hull blocks, we need hull blocks. Come some more hull blocks to finish off some more work here. Little bits and pieces they're building this out. As every hull block comes in, they start building this a little bit more. Ship has entered. Jokenheim, I think. So here we can see, now we can see the ship over here. We don't have the ability to hail the ship because we don't have the operations to do so, but we can go ahead and trade with them. So here we can see they are offering us human meat, which I don't think we're interested in right now. They've got some water for us, a variety of other things. Oh, we need to build a tool facility. We'll talk about that now. Pause the game for a minute while we look at this. And they are wanting us to provide them potentially with some vegetables, some carbon, medical supplies. This is the kind of things that they're after. So we can potentially trade with them. If we wanted to trade with them, we can just tell them that we would like which ship we want to trade from. At the moment, Chaos doesn't have anything on there, but Atria over here, we can trade from Atria. So there's a number of vegetables. I think that's a fair bit. So I think I'm going to go ahead and... I don't know, why can't we... Oh, well, we need to select it. Well, let's trade a few pieces of vegetables so we can get a little bit of that going on. I don't think there's any of this that we're really too interested in. Maybe some hyperfuel, but for now I think that's going to be fine. I'm definitely not buying human feet over here. Anything else we want to trade with them? I think the value on the vegetables is pretty good. So we'll just send them about 5 pieces of vegetables, and that's going to give us a little bit of credits to start with. Yeah, that's fine. So let's accept that. So now you will see our shuttle will do the trade. Some vegetables for human meat. Exactly. Exactly. So this game, you can do some questionable things with this game. And having your people be cannibals is one of them. For now, I would just like us to get the rest of this hull done. So I'm hoping that building the hull blocks a little bit quicker. That's been mined out. That's been mined out. Excellent. So we are mining a fair bit. There goes our trade. So if we zoom in over here, this is our shuttle. Oh, there's a fire. Oh my goodness. Oh no. At least there's someone looking after the fire straight away. Can you please put that out? What are you doing? And how do we... Why are you... Are you like drafted or something? Can you just please come and put out the fire? Can we... I have no idea what we do with the fire. If we look at jobs, right? Where do we... Oh, there's a jobs view here. Jobs. Can we take out the fire as a job? Doesn't seem to be the case. Can someone please come and deal with the fire instead of just... Oh, no. Okay, you know what we can do? I can actually... I believe I can vent this thing. If I open this, it'll vent all the oxygen out of it. People in here are... Oh, no. Oh, now I think there are jobs that's being created over here. Can you please come in? Oh, there's smoke. Okay, as soon as you leave. Okay, now I'm going to vent this place. Let's open the door. And hopefully that should vent it out. No? Yes? No? Maybe? How do I deal with this? I have no idea how I deal with this. How do I deal with this? Okay, hang on. Maybe there's a priority that I need to set. Priorities? Is it maintenance? Is it maintenance? Is that the thing? Is it maintenance? Navigate, shield, medical, botany, construct, logistics maybe? Oh my goodness. Okay, well I've prioritized maintenance a little bit more. Why are you working there? You should be maintaining this thing. Oxygen 1000, spacesuit door. Can I not vent this? I thought I could vent this. If I go to the airlock, I believe I can vent the airlock. Yeah, see now, here I can vent. But there, I don't seem to be able to have the ability to vent the stuff. And it's causing us a bit of problems, I think. So, if we see CO2... Yeah, so there's all kinds of smoke in here at the moment. Do we have a smoke scrubber in here? Yeah, we've got a gas scrubber. That'll deal with it. How am I gonna stop this? Fire. Click to show the location. Fire. Okay, hang on. Fire crew members will try and extinguish fires. You can also draft crew members and command them to extinguish fire. Okay. Well, let's grab these two. We'll draft them and we'll say extinguish. Ah, okay, there we go. This one first, please. Let's get that one under control. Okay, I think we're kind of gonna have it sorted out over here. Are you coming and help? Okay, I think now they're doing their thing. It took them some time to sort it out, and I can hardly see in here. Extinguish, please. Okay, I believe it's under control. So let's stop the draft over there, and we'll see what they do with that. Wow, that was... Look at that! Filled up with smoke, and I've opened the doors over here, but it doesn't seem to be doing the same thing that I would be expecting. So hopefully the gas scrubber will sort that all out. So let's just normal the doors so that the gas scrubber can do its work. I think the doors run to other rooms. You could lock the door and wait until the oxygen runs out. Dang, you can't see anything. When is the room fills with smoke? Yeah, absolutely. It gets pretty tough. There is a gas scrubber in there that I believe will sort it all out. So it will kind of slowly sort that situation out, but it is a bit of a problem. Let's get back to our ship over here. So now we've got a fair bit more going on here, but we've got a bit of a problem with hull blocks now. And obviously that area there where we make the hull blocks is not the greatest right at the minute. Okay, but one of the things we need to do is look into power. So I'll get a power generator in here. I'm really tempted to get the slightly bigger one though. But I'm not sure. How much of these resources do we have? We've got a fair bit of this. So let's go ahead and put the bigger one in there. I'm going to squeeze it in just like that. So there's that's going to be our power generator over there. I'm going to actually also use a bit of a, what is this? This is a power capacity node. So that's like a battery, so it adds just a little bit of capacity. Actually, we'll do that a little bit later. So this thing causes a really bad environment around it. So this is one of those things that we definitely want to put into its own little room. Well, that plus we can put some other stuff in there as well. Some of the other things we need to put in here straight away is life support. So we definitely need to grab our oxygen generator over here. So I'm just thinking, how are we going to set this up? I think we can... Space planning is one of those things that's really important in this game. So we'll put one of those in there. We'll put a bit of a gas scrubber. Maybe on the other side over here. A CO2 scrubber, basically, I think. Oh, no, it scrubs everything. And actually creates some carbon from it. As you can see, it can also take out the smoke and any hazardous stuff as well. And give us some materials from it. We also need a thermal regulator, which kind of just gets the temperature in here a little bit better. So let's start off with the thermal regulator over there, and I do think we want ourselves at least one power capacitor in here. So that's kind of our starting point for our basic life support systems. Then what you need to do is you need to actually provide power nodes throughout the system or throughout the ship, so that you can link things together. So as you can see at the moment, that's kind of the range of the power stuff. So we need to slowly start providing a little bit more power. So we'll put a power node maybe over there, and then we'll see about getting one over there on that side. So that's kind of starting to put some power nodes in there. Probably need power nodes in those directions as well. This is going to be room for our second hyperdrive a little bit later as we go. Over here, let's look at this. So HSS Chaos has a mass of 1,124. I don't know what that is. Is that tons probably? And we have an available mass of 0. So as per the hyperdrives go, they will give you the mass capability for the ship. So one hyperdrive I think will give us up to 1,600 or something like that. Is this thing actually working? It's idling at the moment. It's active. Yeah. So I think it is working. Can we have a quick look at the overview of our smoke over here? Is it getting a little bit less? Yeah, I don't know if we're actually winning the battle over there with that. But we would in fact want people to be, yeah, not to die in there. Okay, let's speed things along a little bit. There's still a few things we need to do, and everybody seems to be sleeping at the moment. That's the bathroom right there. Okay, so we can start looking. There's a few things over there. I do want us to start looking at the walls for this. So let's have a look at walls. I'm just going to do some basic X1 walls. This is just, I don't think they do anything differently. It's just kind of the style. Ship has left the sector. That ship that we traded with has left the sector. So what I'll do is I will... Yeah, I believe this is going to be fine. If we run a wall up like that, I think that's going to be fine. Then we'll slowly turn it. Oop, that's not the one. Oops, wrong button. I keep saying that, right? I need an emoji. We're doing these. We'll run that one over there. That should be good. That should give us enough room to work over there. We'll then turn that around and bring this down here. I actually wonder if that's sufficient space all in general over there. If we do that and we put two doors in there, that may actually be enough. And then what we can do is we can just cancel. How do I cancel? How do I cancel? Oh, actually, I think I click on this. Yeah, I just click on that and I cancel that. So there we go. Why didn't they want us to? Okay, let's just go back to the walls. They didn't actually want us to build wall there. Oh, we can't build wall there. Okay, well, let's do a little bit of wall in there. And what we'll do is we'll grab some X1 doors. And we'll just slot them in. One door over there and one... Ooh. This area doesn't want to work. So what we'll do is we'll put the door in there. Don't want us to construct there. So let's dismantle this piece. We'll dismantle that. And then we'll see about getting the door over there. Everybody sleeping again? Yeah, all the time. No, this stream will only be Space Haven. I'll only do a bit of Space Haven on this stream. Okay, come on, people. So I think we've done with this ship, obviously. Nothing left to transfer, nothing left to do here. So we'll just switch that off. I'm not sure we can do anything else with that. The holes have been done. That's good. How's our mining looking? We finished all the mining. Okay, so now we just need to get the last facilities on the ship so that we can get ourselves ready for jump. We need to get the power up and running, but we can slowly start moving all of the stuff that we've got over there into our new facility here. But let's just get the basic life support pieces up and running first. Ah, we've got the smoke out of here, so that's good. So we can get the rest of the pieces and stuff done. We just need this construction to do its thing over here. Excellent. Now people are starting to do their thing. So that will allow these people to go in there. Now what I wanted to check is if I can, in fact, add the door over there. Yes, I can. So what I'll do is I'll just get that final piece of wall right over there. And so now that will be that area. I'm going to try and avoid building too much stuff in here just so that we can get underway a little bit quicker. Why is it taking so... Why is everybody sleeping all the time? Let's just have another look at our priorities. Construction should be a pretty big priority for most people. Ah, I see this guy. Yeah, let's get construction a little bit higher priority on people so we can just get our construction done a little quicker. Are you going to abandon the base and live out of the ship? Or do you supply runs to the system for your main base? No, we will abandon the base. So what we'll do is we'll try and take as much from the base as we can, and then we'll start moving from here. Ooh, we've got our hyperdrive up and running. So now if we look, oh, maybe if we power it, we'll be able to see what's the ability. No power. Yeah, maybe if we once it gets powered. We still need to link up these things, and I'll show you how to do that now as soon as we get the rest built. Why is everybody hanging out over here and nobody actually building the ship? Here they come. Come on. Oh no, that's just bringing some stuff over. Okay, let's go over here again and let's have a look. Can we tell... Maybe if we just do that, maybe everybody can then do it. I'm not sure if this counts as a derelict or not. Probably shouldn't be counting as a derelict. How's our food situation going on the other ship? Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Lots of food. We will definitely want grow beds and things like that over here also. Let's start placing some of the other things that we're going to need. So we are going to need facilities. Yes, definitely we're going to need... So up at the front here, I'm thinking, how many hull blocks do we have? Oh, we've got a bit of hull blocks. So maybe what we'll do is let's quickly expand our ship just a little bit because I think we're a little cramped for space over here. So let's edit. We'll sketch it out a little bit first. So if we say about 4 in from there and 4 in from the other side, we'll do a little something like this. That's going to be about 6. So actually, let's do the entire thing. Like that. How much is that going to be? 11? I think that's going to be great. Let's activate that and we'll get started on building a little bit more of this. So there's a little bit more room because I think we're going to run out of space over here, to be honest. So now the construction over here gets going straight away. I wonder how we expedite this. Can we expedite this at all? High construction priority. Let's see if they come and build this. Yeah, okay, so we're expanding that a little bit. Don't forget the toilet. You don't need more crew members shutting their pants. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Okay, I think now we've got a pretty decent size here. Now, some of the other things that we're going to need is we are going to need, obviously, some of these things. But first things first, resources, airlocks. I need some hangers. Where are my hangers? Where is it? Airlock system? Is it a part of the system stuff? I don't know. Facilities? Power? What? I'm kind of... fire again? Oh, man. Not again. Okay, now this time I'm drafting you straight away. Draft and set out the fire, please. Excellent. See, that was quick and easy. Now I know a little bit better now. Okay, that's good. What I want us to do is I want us to actually see, can we move this? Relocate that. Select a hangar. Oh no, that's the... Okay, cancel. We need to build the hangars. I wanted to see if I can move the entire thing. Yeah, here we'll have to abandon it. A pod hangar. Let's really see. So where do we get that? Oh, here it is. Under airlock. Oh man, I was just kind of whizzing past it. So we need a shuttle hangar for our shuttle. So let's see about maybe squeezing that in here somewhere. Actually, we'll squeeze it in on this side because we've already got this built. Oh, it doesn't actually fit here? That's quite interesting. I might have to build out the ship a little bit. That is interesting. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll start it off on this side. We can squeeze it in here. I think that should be... If we place it there... How much? About 2 in, 3 in, 3 into there. Something like that I think should then work. If we place that in there, okay. Then I'm just going to check if we can get the other hyperdrive in here. We can quite comfortably get the other hyperdrive in there. Okay, that's good. So now we've got the room for the other hyperdrive. We've got our first hangar in there. The other thing that I want to do is I want to get some hangars for mining pods. Okay, pod hangars. Yeah, they can quite easily squeeze into this side. So we'll get ourselves some pod hangars on this side over here. Yeah, one there, one there. We'll get 2 of them. We can get them straight right next to each other. I think that's going to be good. We'll save a bit of space. So there's a hangar on this side and pod hangar over there. And then I just need us to start putting in some of the facilities that we need. Why is this thing not getting built? I am concerned why we're not getting all of this built. Stuff is getting built here, but not at all. Maybe it's because we don't have anything at the ship. Let's do a bit of a transfer over here. So let's get a transfer going between. Okay, cancel. Let's start it from that side, and we'll just start selecting a few things. So let's start moving a lot of these things over. So we basically want to do not all of them, but maybe almost all of them. Let's get like 40 of them to go. We definitely want to move some water over there as well. Okay, and we'll get some food to go over there. Well, we can practically get all the food to go over there. Food might be something that we actually can sort out a little bit later. Let's get some of these other blocks over there. Let's move, slowly start moving all of these blocks over. Not those though. We'll get those to move over. We need those blocks. We'll start moving them over. None of that, none of that. The rest is kind of okay. I think that's going to be fine. That's going to allow us to actually start building some stuff. So let's speed things along so we can get all of that moved over. I'm hoping that'll allow us to build things. I think I saw hangers in the airlock. Yes, in the airlock category. I missed it over and over again. Okay, can we start moving stuff over? Yeah, things are going to be started to move. Start moving stuff over. Yes, exactly. That's going to be good. So hopefully when the stuff is there, people will actually be able to go and build. I'm not quite sure why it's been a bit of an issue. Yeah, here everybody is right over here just because we've had a few things that's arrived. Excellent. Okay, now that's up and running. First thing it is, so let's quickly do some power links. So you have to actually link it, and you can do bi-direction. You can do directional power actually. So let's link it up there. And then we'll hit that one, and we'll link that one up there, and we'll link that one, and we'll link it up there. So you can have like chains of things like that. So now, immediately we are going to start seeing things become a little bit better over here. We'll be able to start building stuff out. All of these doors actually act as vents as well. So there will be airflow in here. So the oxygen that's being created over here can actually go quite freely flow in here. So if we look at things like oxygen, we can slowly see there is some oxygen starting to happen in here. So we're starting to pressurize this system a little bit, or the ship a little bit. Lots of stuff being delivered over here, so the construction can quite easily continue. Cannot remove spacesuit, bad environment, temperature. Yeah, fair enough. Temperature is underway. We've got some temperature regulation in there now, but we probably need a little bit more. So let's go to life support, and we'll get another thermal, maybe a wall thermal regulator somewhere over here. We also need some lights, so let's get another thermal regulator somewhere over here probably, but that won't be connected to any power just yet. Oh, we do need some power on this side. I do not want to pause. Yeah, everybody is currently working. Oh, sleeping. Power, let's get another power thing going on. We do need some power over here maybe. Oh, actually, all of that's not powered. Wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get all of this powered over here. And then we can go ahead and grab, get the rest of this powered at the back here. I believe that's be fine. If we need to move it later, we can. It's not a problem. Let's get all of this powered. I think that'll help us a lot if all of this starts getting powered. We then need to put some... we then definitely need to put some lights in here because they don't like working in the dark. There's some objects that's not on the power grid. Yes, we're still working on that. Okay, now, some of the other things that we need in here straight away is we're going to need to produce tools. Tools is what we use to kind of build walls and things like that. So, one of the very first things we're going to want is maybe a tool workshop or something like that. What is it called? Tools facility. We'll grab a tools facility, put it in right over there. I think that's going to be fine. We can start building that. Definitely want a water purifier. Tools facility, water purifier right over there. We need things like probably a recycler is one of the most important things we'll have. We do want to make sure that we've got enough space for all various kinds of things. So we'll get the recycler in over here. There's some other things we may need also, but for now that's going to kind of do the trick. Then at the front over here, I'm going to start building us some barracks for our people. Oh, and we need a growing facility, which I will also do somewhere. And then we'll do maybe a mess area in the middle, and then our bridge at the front there. I think that's kind of what we're going to do here. So let's grab ourselves, let's get ourselves the various furniture pieces. We're going to have 5 crew members. I'm going to go ahead and grab them bunk beds just because we're kind of limited on space at the moment. Instead of building everything new, can you move them? No, you can't move them over. That's a part of this kind of scenario. You can't move it over. I would have wanted to move it over, but you can't. I don't think you can, at least. I've tried it with the hangars, but maybe some of these facilities you can. Oh, you can? Hang on. Did I already build some of this? We need some walls. Yes. We've built it all. We've built it all. Let's start moving the beds over then. Let's move the bed. Oh, no, you can't. See, you can't. I kind of thought you couldn't do that. Would have been great if you could have moved it over. Okay, now let's quickly link up a little bit more power over here. Let's do some power links over there. We'll get that one and we'll link it over there. So now this should all be powered. Oh, there's some power problems over here now. Let's make sure that we actually run power as best we can. Something like that should be pretty good. And then we'll see about providing a little bit of power up the front here. Another fire, honestly. Where? Where is it? Where is the fire? Is it over there? Well, if that's the case, Everett, I'm going to draft you and you're going to be the guy to come and deal with the fire, right? No, don't shoot it. My goodness. Okay, just undraft. I've kind of started shooting stuff over here. That's the problem. If you just right click it, it starts shooting things. Now it's at least it's fixing it. Says it has a bit of an accident. Dandelion person, welcome to the stream. Are we heating this up a little bit? Can we just see what our temperature is like in here? So this is like 8 degrees over here. So this is struggling. These two are struggling. We need more of them. Okay, but we'll get to that. Let's get our furniture in here as we need it. So I want to put some bunk beds over here. So I'll just do like that. That's going to be sufficient bunk beds for all of us. And I'll do a bathroom right next to it. Facilities. We want an X1 toilet right next to it over here. We'll put it in its own little room though. So we'll do a little something like that. Okay. And then this is going to be our, our basic starting point for a barracks. Let's get some of these walls going on. Something like that should do the trick, I think. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Let's get some doors in here. I'll grab one door over here and one door kind of over there. So we've got some stuff coming on. What are we missing here? Water. Are we done with the water? Or are we refining? We're done. We don't have any water over here. And on the other ship, we've got 24 water over there. So that might be a situation. Maybe let's just transfer a little bit of water back to the other vessel. I just want to make sure that there is a little bit of water over there. Even though I think the toilets do produce water, which is a little weird, by the way. But anyway, that should, hopefully that'll help. Everybody's sleeping yet again. Okay, so now we've got some of those things going on. We need the growing area, so let's quickly lay out our growing area for food. Autopsy table as well will be useful. Oh, we don't have enough stuff? Really? Oh, maybe it's because it's all over here, isn't it? Oh, we don't have it over there. Oh, we have some of it over there. Can we still create some of this though? Do we have any scrap? Let's quickly see if we have any scrap available. Wow, we've kind of messed up with some of this stuff, it seems. Can we jump? Okay, let's see what we need to jump. Okay, we need to just link this guy up a little bit. Link it up over here. Slow it down just a tad because we're now struggling with actually... Okay, those things are being built, so that's fine. This needs to be linked up, so we need power over here as well. So can we get some power over here? We still... Oh, we don't have any of this left either? No, you've got to be kidding me. We have nothing left over here. Can we actually... Ooh, now I'm worried. We'll have to dismantle some of this stuff then, if we wanted to. If we dismantle this thing, we can dismantle this thing for now. I believe we'll get some things back over there. And we can dismantle... Anyway, we don't need doors straight away. That's going to be not that important. Needs a matching console. So we do need that console. So let's quickly get that console in place. We need the... Is it the navigation console? We need lights. Yeah, I know. What's the console that we need over here? Hyperjump, the spaceship, the navigation console. So let's get the navigation console, see if we can actually build that. We cannot. We need, we've got missing resources. Anyway, the idea was that I wanted that one in there. Actually, we'll just put that straight over there. So we'll get that console. Hopefully we can get some stuff back from here. We've got tons of hull blocks though. Are we... Yeah, we were messing up with some of these things, I think. Don't have any of that. What is this? Refining. Yeah, that's not... Infra blocks is not being... Can we create some of this though? Yeah, I think we can. Let's continuously create some of this. Yeah, I think we'll be able to make some infra blocks over there. Okay. Yeah, let's get some infra blocks made. That should help us out a little bit. We're only missing infra blocks. So if we can do a few infra blocks, that should be fine. And then with that in place, we should be able to do the jump. And then I can start building the rest of the stuff. So how many infra blocks can we actually get done here is the question. So the infra blocks is, so we can do 5. I think we can do 5 infra blocks. I think what we can do is we can jump out and then we can come and salvage all of these things. Okay, let's speed it along so we can get those things built. Okay, if you can build that, that means we can be able to do our thing. We do need a kitchen and all these kind of things as well, which we don't have at the moment. Let's quickly see. If we look at furniture, do we need infra blocks for furniture? We do. My goodness. So what we'll do is, do we need it for chairs? We don't need it for chairs. So let's get ourselves a table. Actually, let's get the kitchen first. These are also infra blocks, not those though. So we'll go ahead and get ourselves some lights in here. Get some lights over there. Oh, we can build it over there. We'll get a light in the bathroom. Nice, so that'll help us out a little bit over there. We do need some power over here though. Let's grab at least a power one over here. That'll link all these facilities together. That we can do. Oh, the water here has not been linked yet, so we need to do that as quickly as we can as well. We need a kitchen. Can we get a kitchen? Facilities kitchen is infrastructure blocks. We need more infrastructure blocks. Can we get that built though? Not enough tools. Okay, tools is okay. Ooh, though tools is also created from... Okay, let's stop the whole fabric production thing, I think. Where's the tool thing? Tools. Tools are over here. Oh, that will just create tools all the time. Okay, that's been built. Let's link this one up. Link that one up over here. Nice. So now that's linked, all linked together. I was wondering whether this thing is a little bit more pricey. Those things... Oh, man, it's just not actually in there. What I'll do is I'll move it. Let's move it just inside. Yeah, we'll move it just inside there, like so, and then that should be fine. Let's just move that over, please. Thank you. Then we can probably jump it and come back in and start salvaging all of this stuff, because we do need a few more facilities that we're actually missing at the moment. It's not quite great. Okay, let's speed it along. Everybody's still sleeping. I think we can salvage a lot from this facility, actually. So let's quickly have a look at our transfer. If we look at transfers, I just want to make sure we are transferring... No, if we look at this one and then we transfer, I want to transfer everything over. So let's start moving everything over. Whole blocks, infra blocks. There's still a little bit of food. We'll start moving all of that over. We need to start moving tons of these other things over as well. Power not linked. Yeah, I'll start linking that up. Let's get the medicine over there. Like so. We'll start moving everything over. That's the plan. Let's link the power over here. It can't reach. No power nodes in the rage. Can you believe it? Okay, well then we potentially will have to build another one. How many of these do we have? We've got more infra blocks, so we'll probably need... Wow, that's a challenge, isn't it? I'm going to move it back, and we're just going to live without lights over there. I'd rather we get our system up and running there. I thought that was going to work, but it didn't actually work. Okay, now let's quickly see. We need a few other things. We've got a few bits and pieces. So if we can get a kitchen going. I'm kind of thinking in this spot right over here might be good. We'll see. We'll move things around later as we need it. So up against this wall right here, we'll do a bit of a kitchen, so the guys can have some food there. And I also wanted to do at least a grow bed. Food. So if we do these guys, I think I'm just going to start with a small one for now. Right here. And potentially, actually, we're going to do it right over here so it has power. and then I'll move it into this space a little bit later. So that's the thing. That's just where this game becomes really challenging. You need to check your space and all these kind of things. Okay, now we've got a kitchen. We've got that one. We'll just link that one up quickly. Power links, please. Just get this out of the way. Okay, so now we should be powered and ready. We do, however, need a little bit more. Let's just have a quick look here. Life support. I do need a thermal. Let's try a wall thermal regulator right over here. Hopefully that is going to be good enough so it's a little warmer in that spot right there. I hope that's okay. But that's going to be pretty much it. Now, let's quickly transfer everything over and then we'll look into jumping. Yeah, yes, it can only do that, but it doesn't actually. So the engine, the hyperdrive only handles 1600, but we can still jump. It's just a little bit less efficient. So we want to build another one fairly soon. Okay, so with all of that in place, let's quickly stop all of this stuff over here. Let's stop all of that. Because we want to just make sure that there's not a lot of stuff that we have to continuously move over. Stop that and stop all of this, and we'll see about that. Okay, good. Now let's transfer everything that we've got left over here. Transfer, transfer. Definitely want that. All of this, all of that. All the foods. All of these things, all of that, all of that. A lot of that though. A lot of the fabrics. Some monster meat, we'll move that over. Okay, excellent. So we'll transfer absolutely everything that's left in the ship over. Everybody does it. Do your thing. That's going to be the next big attempt here to just get everything out over on that side. And I believe as a bit of a workaround, what we can do is we jump out of the system, we come back, and then we can actually salvage this this base here. Okay, everything slowly being moved over to the airlock and being moved over to the ship. I'm assuming we have a few people on the ship doing that thing over there. Where are all my people? I only see 2. No one here. Anybody here? Oh yeah, here they are. Nice, building a few things. Oh, the other thing that I'll probably want to do now is I'll move everybody's home over here. Nice. Build a, oh, we need to build a hull stabilizer. Oh my goodness. Forgot about that. You can see I only just had a look at this game. Systems, hull stabilizer. We need another piece. If I dismantle the water purifier, we've got a bit of water. If I dismantle that, I think we'll be okay. So, and it's not powered at the moment anyway. So let's dismantle that one. I'll dismantle that. That I hope will give us enough. Yes, that gives us a fair bit over there. So now I'll get a hull stabilizer set up. Yeah, now we have enough for the hull stabilizer, which I will just go ahead and squeeze in over here. So let's move that around a little bit. Yeah, it has to go in there. Hull stabilizer, please get that set up over there. And then I believe we can go. Have we moved everything over? No, there's still a few things left over here. Yeah, I think I did a little bit of overkill with the power generator. It costs a lot. Yeah, people are not happy. It's in the dark over there. We do have a little bit more. I can actually maybe look into... Oh, no. Maybe let's get that built first. Insufficient available resources? Really? There should be enough. Come on, bring everything over. Let's double check the... I don't know why they take so long with the transfer sometimes. There's still a lot of stuff that they need to bring on over. Let's just double check and see that everybody is actually doing logistics as well. Yeah, so everybody can do logistics. So really you should be able to move everything over. Everybody's sleeping over here now in the dark. Moderate discomfort. Got the grow bed here. So let's actually get started on... I'll get started on growing some of that. And maybe... Yeah, that's fine. We'll just grow a little bit more root vegetables. No. Actually, cancel that. Stop that. Root vegetables, please. And over here, what I just want to see is in the kitchen settings, I just want to say that you can only use root vegetables, no fruits and no meats at this point in time. No monster meat either. I'm sure there should be enough to do this thing. Really? Are we going to have to... Okay, well, let's dismantle that piece as well. Just so we have enough to deal with this. There should be infrastructure pieces there. Let's build that. All stability has been achieved. So now we can actually jump. So as soon as everything has been moved over, build an operations console. Yeah, that's something we would like to do. I'm not sure we've got the ability to do that just yet. But I believe we can now, in fact, jump. Stuff is not on the power grid. Yeah, that's fine. How much stuff is still in here? We can't actually move the tools over, can we? Oh, we need to move that over. If we can't transfer anything. Select all, transfer. Oh, no. We don't want to do that. If we do this, select all, transfer to this chaos thingy there. Okay, what I'm going to do, I think I'm ready for us to be able to jump, right? We have a crew member still over there. Oh, and one of the other things we want to do, sorry. I want to grab these guys and just move these miners. Relocate the miner to this hangar over here, accept, thank you. And I'll grab that one and relocate that one to this hangar over here and accept that. So they will move over at some point. This guy, I would like us to... draft and docket. Oh no, cancel. How do I just want to move that one over here though. Build a craft, no. I want this craft to relocate, yes, over there and accept. Okay, perfect. So now all of that should hopefully happen. And I believe that should allow us to... Why are you stuck there? What are you doing? No, undraft. I drafted it. Okay, people are going back to go and pick up some stuff here. Excellent. Yeah, get the last bits and pieces out of there and then we'll do a jump. Ship storage is full, which I know. It's all being stacked up over here. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Good night, Scotty. Excellent. Now, my wife brought me a nice cup of tea, so my voice can hold. Okay. How much is left on here? Just the tools and a few things. I'm worried about the credits though. I wanted to move the credits over. I wonder if that just is general or it's only for this. Ah, yes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter. Okay. Everything done. Yeah, I believe the monster meat doesn't want to go, so that's okay. So I think we're ready. Let's prepare for a jump. To see, our crew is all based on the new ship now, right? Yes, they're all based on the new ship. So let's get ready. Prepare our ship for a jump. Mining pods recalled. Shuttles are restricted. Okay. Get back. Shuttle will go in here. Now we are ready for the jump. Where's our navigator? Oh, they're sleeping. Okay, once they're done sleeping, we should be able to jump. I don't think we need the operations console just yet, as long as we've got the navigation one. How long will I be streaming? I will still be streaming another hour and 20 minutes. Hi DJ, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Okay, now everybody's ready. Are we preparing? Waiting for Navigator? Yes, Navigator's ready. Now we're jumping. Okay, let's slow things down a little bit and we will do the jump. Okay, so what's going on over here? Not everything is prepared for hyperjump. If you continue with your jump, the following will be left behind. The HSBC Atria will be abandoned, but we can reclaim it. And then there are a couple of minor hangars over there. But yes, we understand we're leaving that behind. So now we're jumping. And now we select where we want to go. So we double click over here and we make our move over there. Then we're going to come back, jump into this system, I believe. And we'll drop. And I think now we can come back in here and reclaim the rest of the stuff so we can build the things that we're missing. We would like to park next to the base, please. So it's as nice and close for us to do that. Let's deploy. I believe now what we can do is now we can actually go in there and salvage all of this. So let's quickly do that. If we do this, I think... we abandon it. Okay. And now what we can do is we can transfer anything that's left over there. But we can also start salvaging everything. Let's see what that does. If we expedite that, we'll quickly try and do that. Okay, I want to see if that in fact happens. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Transferring, salvaging everything over here. I think that will give us a ton of extra stuff. Yeah, you can see, I think that's just it clearing out all of the oxygen, basically. Excellent. Hopefully that's going to give us some of the stuff that we need. Yeah, absolutely. Here comes the blocks now. Okay, great stuff. So now we can go ahead and start building up some of the other stuff over there. Oh, how far has this been growing? Wow, that's almost done. Anyway, we'll start building some new stuff over here now. So the things we need is we need the operations console. Right, navigation and operation console. We'll get that in place there. Then we need some furniture. I would like us to get this fancy couch. We'll kind of flip that around over here and have people hang out over there. We'll get a table. This game is not exactly my cup of tea, but it looks pretty promising. Goodbye for now. Yeah, it's the RPG component is a little bit different than what I'm used to playing as well. But it is fun. I've been finding it quite fun. Let's not worry with the lights just now. Let's get some more growing beds over here. I believe we can maybe slot something in. If we do that, can we slot a growing bed in here later? No, we can't. But anyway, I think that's going to be fine. We will definitely want an extra one over there. What else do we need? We don't have the water purifier, so let's get the resources, the water purifier going on as quickly as we can. Maybe this spot over here is actually a bit better for it. Yeah, that'll be a better use of that space. And what I'm also keen on getting is the assembler at some point. The assembler can actually go on this side. Yeah, that's quite useful. We'll get the assembler to go on that side. Oh no, not the assembler. The recycler. That's the more important piece. We'll get the recycler to go in over here. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, excellent. That's going to be quite useful to us. If we have this stuff to be able to build that, that would be awesome. Let's get a wall going. I do want us to wall this section off, put a bit of a door in there. So I'll do that, actually, and then what we'll do is we'll just grab a X1 door right over there. I'm going to do a similar thing on this side. Oh, and I wanted the other piece of storage over here as well. Let's grab the other large storage, which we don't have any pieces for just yet. Let's high construct priority for this guy. Let's just cancel that for now, so we can build that so that we can at least see. I'm assuming we're getting some scrap coming in. Yeah, absolutely. We're getting tons of scrap coming in. So as we demolish all of the stuff that we have over here, we should hopefully be able to start building this up a little bit. Okay, still not great, but we're working on it. We are working on it. Nice, new turn over here. How far is this from scrapped? I think this is pretty close to being fully scrapped. No, there's still a few things out there. We'll see how it goes. Well, let's cancel some of these things then. Just get that built, please. That's probably our most important piece there. Oh, but I think this scrapping is being expedited at the moment. That's okay. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming off of this for us. You can see it's getting pretty heavy now. Ever tried Stormworks, Build and Rescue? No, I've seen it, but I haven't played it. It looks really involved. It looks like you can absolutely spend hours and hours and hours playing that. Excellent. So with the scrapper up and running, ooh, we do need power though. Okay, so let's cancel that then as well. And what I'll do is I'll get an extra power piece going on in there. Yeah, so let's get power over here. That should help things out a little bit. Can you please build that power for us? Yeah, it looks really involved, Stormworks, really involved. Okay, so now, if I can click this node, oh, it's still underway. Okay, now it's built. Now, if I click it and I link it up to, well, let's link it up over there. Okay, now all of this should work. So now what we can do is I can immediately start creating infrastructure products from the scrap over there. So let's continuously run that. And I do want to put a door in here, and I do want to close off some of this stuff on this side as well at some point. Everybody sleeping over here, or what's happening? Oh, we're still scrapping. So this is basically how you will go about salvaging pretty much everything. The only thing, Jean shut herself. The only thing that's not going to be scrapped, I think, is this. Wow, look at all that stuff. Do we have infra blocks? No, we do not. So we do need to get ourselves some infra blocks as quickly as we can. People are eating and standing and all these kind of things. I've got 2 people that chat themselves, and I don't know how to deal with that. Two objects not on the power grid. Yeah, it's those 2 lights over there. What's going on with our... oh yeah, it's almost time to work. Yeah, exactly. Time for work is underway. Hopefully we'll get... yeah, exactly. Some infra blocks being created over here now. That is the plan. Yeah, so as infra blocks gets created, we can actually use them. Nice. So now we have a few infra blocks available. And one of the first things I want to do is get our extra storage over here. We should be able to have enough to deal with that. Yeah, so that spot right over there is going to do another big storage for us. So once we get more infra blocks, we should be able to deal with that one as well. Please keep doing your infra blocks, please. How many of this do we still have? So we still have... wow, so we can still do 3 of them. Can we do a few? I'm a little worried about it. We're still not even going to have enough of that. Oh, no, there's a little bit more now. Okay, so we should have enough infra blocks now. We should have enough infra blocks. Okay. It was a bit of a disaster, our first time learning this. How far are we with this? I think we've done everything now, right? Oh no, there's still a few things that they need to move over, which is okay. And hopefully we can get this thing built fairly soon. Yeah, people are sitting in the dark over here. Oh, lots of infra scrap now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a look over here. So now we will kind of drop down this this priority over here for the construction. And what we'll do is we'll up the priority for building a little bit over here. For industry. Industry means, actually, let's do that. So at least we have one person with a high priority on industry so that we can get these things done a little bit quicker. So yeah, it's taken us a fair bit of time to get to a point where we can actually move along. "22 days to build a spaceship. It's not too bad. We do need some lights over here, but once you get those things done, yeah, actually, now the next thing we can do is start looking at some lights and things like that. Facilities, furniture, lights. We'll grab a light over there. How much does this cost? This is actually an infrastructure block. And we'll get another one maybe somewhere over here. Excellent. So that'll help things out a little bit. Probably need another growing bed and all these kind of things. We'll need to build some walls and so on. Oh, and I wanted to build that other facility as well. Have we managed to clear out everything here? Not yet. We're still busy. Ah, but at least now we've got the other storage up and running, so that's pretty good. Oh, this doesn't actually have power. I didn't know that needed power, to be honest. So let's actually get our power a little bit closer here. Something like that should be, I believe, should link up quite nicely. Okay, let's link that one to over here maybe. Oh, it can only link over there? Well, that's fine then. See, this is the thing. We need to start being a little bit better with all of that. So all of this has now got power. This is providing us with some additional food. We have a fair bit of food. Okay, excellent. I think we are about ready. What we could do now, though, we need to definitely move this thing in there, or at least build another. Let's build another for now, and we'll just move it a little bit later. So let's get another one of these guys. We'll place it in there just now, and then that's built, and then that everybody should be pretty happy. Is this thing cleared out completely now? I believe so. I believe everything is cleared out there. So if we look over here, anything left for transfer? Oh, there's a fair bit of stuff left there for transfer. So let's just make sure we select all, and we transfer all of that to HSS Chaos. And then once that's transferred, we will make our jump and we'll start actually going on our journey. Everybody's having a bite to eat, doing their thing. Infrastructure blocks are being produced. Bringing the last bits and pieces over. Oh yeah, they were still there. Oh, we didn't quite see them. Yeah, it was in the fog of war. Power not linked. Yeah, over here. Let's quickly, in fact, link that one up right over there. It's not the most efficient, but at least now the room will be a little bit better. We could also we need a little bit of a prison area over here as well, I believe. And there's a lot of stuff for the mechanical stuff that we need. I want to go ahead and get us a bit of a door here. Go ahead and build that for us. Is everything now been sorted out over here? Transfer. Ooh, there's still a fair bit of infra scrap that we need to bring on over. That's going to be more than sufficient, I think. Nice. I think this is going to work quite well. Oh, one of the things you can actually do in terms of your ship-wide rules, we can kind of say that one of the things you need to bear in mind, you need additional root vegetables to grow more root vegetables. So let's set a minimum value over here. A minimum rule, we'll never want less than three pieces of root vegetables, so they won't use it if if it's less than 3. Let's just try that again. Did I actually set that rule? Root vegetables, yes, there's a rule there. Same thing with fruits. I don't want less than 3 fruits. So I can grow more. Yes, and I don't want less than, let's say, 1 artificial meat. Because you also need artificial meat to grow others. Actually, let's make it 2. Won't be using that too much, but let's do that. Okay? I do need to set up the water thing going on over here, so constantly please make water if we have the resources available to do so. Bring on everybody over. Okay, now how? Insufficient resources, logistics overwhelmed. Yes, understood. How much left over here? So there's still 11 pieces of stuff that needs to be brought over. Go to bed, have a good night's rest, and we'll see that again. Let's quickly have a look at our temperatures. Oh, the whole place is nice and temperate. Oxygen, the nice place is oxygen. Any dangerous gases? Nothing at the moment, but this thing can produce a fair bit of dangerous gases for us. Anyway, we'll have a look at that as we continue. Actually, I want to close that vent off. I don't want that stuff to vent through there. Is that that's a scrubber, right? We've got a scrubber here. Yeah, gas scrubber. Should be dealing with most of that stuff. Okay, can you please bring the last stuff over so we can get this done with? Okay. Last strip. Get everybody over. Okay, now we are ready to go. Excellent. Everybody is moving their logistics and going on. Okay. This thing is saying it doesn't have ice. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now let's start actually playing playing the game. Let's prepare for hyperjump. Let's jump. Okay, now so we've done that. So let's get in over here. Here's some stuff to mine as well as a derelict ship. So let's drop in over here. Here comes our ship. Just a single hyperdrive over there. Nice. Okay, where do we want to drop in? We'll just drop in, so right over here is going to be fine. Deploy. Okay, so we can send a away party over here to come and deal with that. We need to do some mining over here. So let's select these guys for mining. This is water for us or ice for us, so that's going to be awesome. Then I need to get our teams over here. Ahmed, Demarian, and Everett, I think, is going to be our away team. So we'll quickly draft them. It's in the middle of the day, so that's okay. We'll draft them over here. We'll send them to access the craft. Let's speed things along a little. And then we'll move everybody over here. And we'll see about docking. That's quite interesting. If we dock over here, though, we'll still have to do a bit of a spacewalk over there. But that's okay. Maybe that makes it a little safer. So we're going to slow things down a little bit because the monsters can get a little aggressive. We want to plan our things out a little bit. Got that. Let's move people out of here. And we'll go and undraft that vehicle and we'll move around. Let's get in here. No monsters yet. Move over there. No monsters yet. Oh! Nice. Nice. That gives us a fair bit of... Come on, monsters. Excellent. We're doing a pretty decent job here. Nice. That's a good one there. Let's move it over here. Get all of those monsters out of the way. Let's get in here. That's a bit of an engine there. Power. Nice. Excellent. We're getting a little bit better at this. Anything in here? Monsters. Got them. Oh! Wow, someone got a bit of a bite. Okay, excellent, that's good. Let's move around here, get everything sorted out. We need to clear out everything. And then we can start. Oops, no, I don't wanna oh, insufficient oxygen level. Okay, pause. I now need to send them running back over here to go and get their oxygen sorted out. Please come and do that very quickly. Oh no! Oh no! Run! Run! Whew. Okay, good. That was not quite great. Anyway, we'll go back and finish off this thing. Okay, there's a data tablet. Oh, credits. Get some credits. Excellent. And we've explored the entire thing. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll undraft these guys so they take care of their own oxygen. And then we'll go out of here, and what we'll say is transfer all the stuff. So he's got some human meat over there as well. Some water, some energy, all these kind of things. So let's select all and move that over to the ship. Thank you. And once that's done, we'll go ahead and start scrapping all the stuff here and expedite that. That we might not do all of that, but we'll certainly give it a good go. Okay, so now we can salvage all the stuff over there. We continue our work over here, and now we can start building up the other bits and pieces that we need. There's a fair bit of blocks and stuff over here. We also picked up the Starfarer entry. Okay. Yeah, your baby's crying. I know I should feel bad. I'm so lucky right now. There are still millions of people starving back there on Earth, and I'm up here, safe, or at least sorta safe. Or at least if I starve, I'll be it'll be my own dumb fault, which is a lot more than most people can say right now. I like the guys I'm working with too, Victor, and so on and so on. We're getting along great. Cutter can be kind of cranky, and Sandy's obviously seen some stuff that she doesn't want to talk about. But so far, we're all in a good mood and working well together. Right now, we're all sleeping in a single dormitory, and Hamilton snores like a sawmill. So I'll be glad when we can spare the time to build separate cabins for everyone. But really, his snoring is the worst of my concerns. It's been a long time since I had it so good. The first and most important step in building a ship is naming her. We decided to go for Starfarer. Hopefully a name like that will carry us a long way. We're kind of divided on what we're going to do exactly. I think Victor and Sandy feel we owe it to the Haven Foundation to put in a real and serious search for Eden. I think we need to take care of ourselves first. If we look out for each other and work with other Haven crews and just take it carefully, we should be fine. Maybe we'll find Eden along the way. If we don't, we'll just having a safe place to sleep and the regular food on the table in front of me every day suits me just fine. I don't need fame and adventure. A home is enough. Though I guess I'd better get back to building her. There's still a lot of work to do before she's really self-sufficient. Okay, so clearly that didn't quite work out for them. So all along the way, and through RPG style, we see messages like that and how that works and so on. Okay, I want us to get some more food grown as quickly as we can. So let's get another grow bed going over here now that we've got some stuff. I also want to put a CO2 producer in here. I think that is quite important. What we'll do is we'll actually grab yet another. And then we'll move the other one a little bit later into this spot right over here. And then if we can grab the autopsy table to go in there, that should be all good. Okay, excellent. Now let's get some walls. We'll close this thing. So this whole thing will be full of CO2 because that apparently is what the plants need. So something like that is going to be good, and we'll get ourselves a bit of a door right over here. Speed things along. The other bit we need is the operations table, which I've again not built. So let's get the operations console in place. Over there. Lots of scraps for us to get the blocks that we need at the moment. We just need more people to do the work though. You see, are you thirsty? I am in fact thirsty. I'll take another sip. Thanks, Doc. Always good to have someone look out for you. Fire! Where? Oh no. Who's on the ship? Is there no one on the ship? Oh no, Ahmed's on the ship. Ahmed, I'm gonna draft you, and we're gonna deal with this fire straight away. Please get there quickly. Oh my goodness. Are you really not going to be able to sort this out? Is there anybody else on the ship? Everybody else is over there. Yeah, they're all in their spacesuits. Oh my goodness, we're not actually winning, are we? Can I draft someone else to come over here, please? There are long texts. Yeah, absolutely. Please come over here immediately. Actually, and another one. Just get someone else to come over here immediately. Okay, actually we've beat them. Okay, stop the draft. Stop that draft, and we'll stop that draft over there. What? Oh, plants have died over here. Okay, maybe that now is a good time to actually dismantle and move this thing. Let's move that in there as well. So what I need us to do is we need the scrubber. We actually need, once that's moved, I'll build the rest of this wall over here. So I think if we have a look at this now, we probably have smoke all over. Oh, it's not too bad actually. It's not too bad. Okay, let's speed things along a little. Yeah, well, he's out of his suit again. He was in his suit for the time being. No, 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 no. You should move it. Not plant, move. Okay. Okay, we're doing our salvaging over there, which is our biggest priority at the moment. Then we need to do a bit of mining, but everything else is kind of underway to get other things done. Insufficient oxygen levels, where? Oh well, you're on your way here now, so you should be okay. Is that the end of the day? Well, not quite yet. Let's speed things even quicker. Let's go quicker. You need to build later. You need to well, what we can actually do is if I do that, we can actually see how our ship looks from the outside, and now I can also see the what is this called? The roof view. So what we can do is we can later have weapon systems and stuff that we put on here. But it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Oxygen levels. Okay, good stuff. So we've got our walls up now, and you can kind of see that, but we need to move in our walls over here a little bit. How much stuff is still left over here on the other ship? We're still salvaging, right? Yeah. Okay. Lots of blocks and stuff. Liquid Griff, welcome to the stream. Always good to see some new people. Okay, it's can be a little slow, where we kind of play at the top speed. Can you play Airport CEO? I know how to play Airport CEO, if that's what you're asking. I'm not gonna stream Airport CEO at this point in time. The current series is what I'm busy with at the moment. I might, if Alpha 36 comes out, I'll stream it again. I'm having a look at a few other things as well. So something like Space Haven, which is very new. I mean, I very rarely play the RPG type stuff, and so I do like to just check it out every now and again. But yeah, I do know it might not be as action-packed. And it's a little bit different to what we usually do. Oh, we're actually started mining now. So we're getting the water and the other minerals. The mining is underway now. Okay, we need a bit of a power grid extension over here, which we will do. Let's grab that. Yeah, I think that spot right over there can be good. Okay, now prepare for interstellar travel. So basically, once we've done this star system, we can get ourselves into these pods, and people can sleep in hyperspace when we jump further away. So once we've gone through this entire thing, and there are pirates and stuff in here, and to be honest, I'm almost tempted to go and find us one of those pirates. Then we get over there. Then we basically need those pods, they're saying, to get the interstellar jump to be done. Have you read the dev blog for Airport.co? Yes, I have. Today, actually. It's very good. And you want us to do some more Prison Architect as well? How about something like GTA 5? Wow. I haven't played GTA in a very long time. But yeah. Yeah, there was a new dev blog for the Airport CEO stuff, just talking about Alpha 36, which basically talks about a bit of the emergencies in the new franchise system, where your airport rating will be one of the things that you need to keep up in order to get certain contracts. So certain airlines and certain franchises won't actually come to your airport unless you have a certain rating. GTA 5 was free on Epic Games last week. Yes, I picked it up. I do have it. I actually do have it. So would you be interested in watching me play GTA 5? I don't know. It's not really my thing. Okay, how's everything going? I think we're salvaging pretty well. I think we've got a lot of stuff in here. Now, let me close off this area, because that's something that I wanted to do a long time now. Like that, and we'll put our X1 door in there. Good stuff. Nice. So now, and what I want to do is, I don't want that to vent over there. Actually, I want the vent to be closed. And then that area is not actually producing any oxygen, so we may do a little bit of a different oxygen thing over there. We may actually vent it over here instead. Yeah, it might be a better way of doing it. Let's do that. Let's add a vent over here. Life support, I believe. Vent. I want a vent. Can we... Yeah, let's put a vent right in there. That should help us get our oxygen over to this side. Right now, Civilization 6 is free. Yes, I've also spotted that. But I have Civilization 6. I've been playing that. I've played that a long time. I like the idea of the new franchise system. Yeah, I do too. I think it really starts to make a difference. Oh, and then they're also talking about negotiation. There will be some airline negotiations and negotiations for contracts and things like that. Okay, so now that's linked up. So now let's quickly just set up our growth over here. So definitely want some root vegetables, at least 2 of them. We definitely would like some fruit. We'll grow 2 of them, and then over here we'll grow 1 artificial meat and 1 fiber. And over here, I believe we've got, yeah, so we've got some dead monster meat now. Let me see, what is this? Yeah, monster meat, and this is a monster corpse. Yeah, okay. How are we doing? Have we finished our mining? So there's still a bit of mining going on there, still a bit of stuff going on there, and then we can start moving. Can we, this is the question, can we get our additional one of these? I think we should have enough pieces. Yeah, we should be able to do that. So let's get our extra hyperdrive going. I'll just have to move that thing over there. So let's move this. I'll just move it over by 1 piece. then we should be fine. Will you make a long series of Space Haven or just today? Well, it all kind of depends on you guys. If you don't like it seems like you don't, then I'll not play it again. But if you do like it and you would like us to continue our playthrough, maybe if we'll do a bit of attacking, you might like that a little bit more. Okay, let's quickly link this up. Oh, actually. Oh, no, none of this is... Oh, actually, we'll link it up that way. Excellent. That helps. Now all of that's at least working. Congrats on 4K. Excellent. Elephants, good to have you on the stream. And yeah, thank you so much. It's quite humbling to see how many people actually do kind of like joining the stuff. Okay, now we've moved that so I can put the hyperdrive in place over here. So now we'll have our double hyperdrive going on, and that means we'll be more efficient in terms of moving our vehicle around. So we can start building that. How far are we from finishing the salvage over here? I believe we are done. We've got a few more pieces of scrap that needs to be taken down, and we need to do a little bit of mining over there, and then we'll jump and see what we can find. I am just playing the game. Which game is that? Right now? You're playing Space Haven, or what are you playing? Excellent. So now with this thing in place, it means like now, once that's built up, now we can have a pretty effective jump. Ship storage is full, so we'll just get our mining done, and then we can move. What I'll do is I will just set the recycler to continue do any other scraps as well. So we'll do continuous that. We'll do some more hull scraps. We can really build out our hull a little bit more. I definitely want us to continuously do some of that. And some tech scraps. Maybe that is what we're after. I always have my Twitch open in the background. Well, that's good. And I'm glad you have it open on ExactChaos's channel. Are we finished that mining? Okay, we're finished mining. We're finished this this over here. Actually, there's a few more things here. Are there? What do we need to transfer? Oh no, that's just rubble. Okay, that's fine. So now we'll prepare for a jump. So get everybody ready for a jump. And we're ready, and there we go. So now, jump. Okay, now where are we heading? There's another ship in here. There's some stuff that we can mine. Let's go into this direction instead. I don't think there's anything here for us. There's a ship over there and some stuff to mine over there. So let's head in here and see about that. Ooh, we do need to want to get some of those things. Okay, let's drop in here now. You're playing Space Haven? Excellent. How are you finding it? I think it's a lot of fun, but yeah, it's a little bit different to the stuff I usually do. Here we go. Now let's draft our guys. What time of day is it? It's actually about time to go to bed. So let's just get them going quickly. So we'll get these three. We'll draft them. We'll move them to the ship. Let's speed things along a little bit. And then we'll move the ship over, the shuttle. And we'll come and dock it somewhere. Ooh, all the way over here. Let's move that over. So I have problems to claim the damaged ships. Is there a way to claim them? You can't claim all of them. There's only some of them that you can claim. So if it's got that little... let's just pause. So if you have that little stripe through the diamond, it means it's not claimable. Otherwise, if you click here, it'll say claim. Okay. So if you usually just have one without the stripe through, and then that means you can in fact claim it. Okay, let's get you guys out of there, and we'll stop the draft. Okay, now can we move around? Oh, there's some stuff in here. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. Just want to make sure that we're not too over eager over here, and we take it slow. But I do want us to keep an eye on... Oops, okay, there we go. Let's actually come in here and see what that is. There's some credits we can pick up over here. Okay, there's nothing over there. Let's go and pick up this stuff. Whoa, whoa! Oh, don't be shooting stuff. Okay, let's move this way. There's a lot of ship to deal with over here. Some monsters. Shoot them. Come on. They're biting. Okay, let's move into this direction. Okay, that's helpful. Let's get out of the way here. Let's see where this is going to lead us. It's another bit of a monster over there. Come on! No! Yeah. I think it gets a little it gets a little more extreme later. Oh, here's a door. Come in here. And we had a monster over here. Oh, multiples. No, don't be bitten. Get out of there. How are we going on our oxygen? Not too bad. We might actually clear it out now. Let's get all the way over here. We need to pick up that tablet over there. Still okay with the oxygen now. Let's get in here. We'll see this final piece. I think there's still a room over here that we need to deal with. Okay, make your way over here. When we get to the pirates, it's quite a different story. They shoot back. Excellent. So we've got everything sorted out. So let's actually, let's come and pick up this. People need to do a bit of a spacewalk to get there, though. Okay, excellent. Now move back over there, and then we'll undraft you so that you sort out your own stuff here. Undraft. Okay, so sort out your own stuff, go back home, all these kind of things is fine. We'll clear that out. Okay, so now if we have a look at this, we can start saying that they need to start transferring all of this stuff. We've got some food and stuff else over here. I do like these energy rods. They're pretty useful. So let's select all and move them over to the ship. Once you're done, and we need to start scrapping all of this stuff as well. And there's a bit of mining going on over here. We need to do mining as well. Insufficient oxygen levels. Hopefully you're on your way there now. Yeah, you are. Excellent, good. Let's speed things along now that we've cleared that out. Rip and tear all demons in that ship. Yep, that's what we did. Incoming ship. So there's a ship coming in. Let's just see. That's a civilian ship, so we don't have to worry about that too much. If it's a pirate ship, on the other hand, we may have had to worry about that a little bit more. Okay, I do want us to start building some of the other resource facilities that we need. The metal refinery is one thing that we can use to sort out some stuff. So one of the things that I think we can do is let's build out the hull a little bit over here. So this is what makes this game awesome, is the fact that what we can do this. Actually, let's build out that entire section there. And even up there. Excellent. Let's build up that entire section there. And then what we'll do is we'll do exactly the same thing on this side. Ooh, actually, hang on, that didn't want to work. So there's a new ship over here. So let's quickly have a look. What are they after? We can hail them if we wanted to. So let's try. Oh, it's paused. Stop pausing it. Okay, so now they're saying we are weaker, power balance -1, so they're probably a little stronger than us. So we could potentially board them or anything like that. Let's negotiate. Permission to visit the ship. We don't agree to that. Okay, we'll not do that. Declare war. Offer. Let's offer a small gift. What would the small gift be? No, that's huge. Let's trade. See what they have to offer for us. So they offer some vegetables. Ooh, some of these crystals isn't too bad. I wouldn't mind actually taking some of that, because we can use that to make more energy rods. And then what are they after? There's not much that we have that they would necessarily like, but we can maybe agree to a trade just in general. Let's see some of this. If we take maybe 5 of those crystals, we don't have much credits. So the credits that we had, I don't know actually how to use some of that. Now let's see, we've got some fiber over here that we can sell them. Not sure I'm going to sell them any vegetables though. We don't have that much anyway. Fruit, none of that. Anything else here that we would potentially want to sell them? Yeah, I don't think we necessarily need it. We still have plenty of crystals. So now let's cancel that for now. And we're just not going to do a trade. Ship storage is full anyway. Oh, I wanted to start building out this stuff, right? Are we actually building the hull? Yeah, the hull is being built over here. At the same time, I'm thinking I will do the very same thing on that side. So I'm going to start building that out over there also. Get our ship a little bit wider. I just read the dev blog and it sounds amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so happy with where Airport CEO is headed. I really can't wait for it to get to, well, Alpha 36 and then to get to version 1. That would just be amazing. You can also find new crew members on some of these derelicts. So there's some hypersleep pods and things like that. So that's pretty cool, I think, as well. Excellent. There comes our additional hull pieces. Next ship incoming. Another civilian ship, though. Okay, finish building our hull. Are you doing our... yeah, we're doing some salvage over here as well. Okay, excellent. That piece of hull is done. We're adding the hull over here as well. These guys are having a good time chatting away. Alpha 36 will be the emergency update. Oh, you never tried Airport CEO? Well, that's a pretty good one. If you like Tycoon games, you know. Alpha 36 is the emergency update. So it's going to start bringing events and things like that to the airport. So where you potentially need to send security to deal with stuff and maybe incidents on planes and things like that. Let's see what these guys has to offer. Fairly similar, like might have been the same guys. Ooh, they're selling tech blocks. Oh man, I'm definitely trading tech blocks. That is so vital. So if we do something like this. 5 tech blocks, that's really valuable. Is there anything we can trade in exchange? Ooh, we need some more of this fuel stuffs. Anything we can trade for tech blocks that's pretty valuable? None of it really. Maybe a few hull blocks, but that's pretty valuable to us too. Actually, let's trade a few of these things. Just one of them, and then we'll trade like 7 of those. That should be pretty good. Now we're actually making money out of this deal. Should we grab a few more tech blocks? Let's do 10 tech blocks and we'll add a couple more of these guys. Ah, that's awesome. Okay, that's about it that we can do. Let's do that and we'll accept that deal. Nice, that's a good trade. Tech blocks is really useful. Everybody's sleeping. Oh, there's a pirate ship coming in. Okay. There is another ship here. Let's quickly see. Okay, things might get real now. They have a shield, but they don't actually have any guns. Okay. One of the things that I'm going to do now, there's still a thing that we need to read, but I'm not going to read it right now. I'm going to save the game. Okay, we're going to say chaos and space, overwrite that right now. And then one of the things that I'm going to do is as soon as these guys pop in, where is Everett? Oh, he's coming home now. As soon as these guys jump in 3 hours, I'm going to draft our guys and I'm going to put them in a shuttle and we're going to go and attack them. Let's quickly see. Does Gene have a gun? Yeah, Gene has a gun. So these 4 guys, I'm gonna grab them and we're gonna go and draft them as soon as the pirates are here. So that's and we're gonna try something. We are going to try something. Okay. Ship entered the sector. PCS the Sky Runner. Oh no, right on top of us over here. I've paused the game. Let's quickly see what's going on over here. They've got 1 turret. So they're going to go and start shooting at my ship, and I don't have a gun or a shield to deal with that. So let's grab these guys. You guys are all going to be drafted straight away. I'm going to put you in the ships and you're going to run over there. Oh, let's slow things down tremendously. Have they started shooting at us? Not yet. I don't think so. Now I'm going to go over here. And we're going to go and dock here and try and overpower them. We're going to board them and overpower them. That's the idea. Oh, they're shooting at us. I don't have turrets. No, I don't have turrets. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and overpower them over here. That's the plan. That's why I saved, because damn, I don't know. Okay, now with that in mind, let's get all of these guys out of this spot. And let's move them in here. No! Don't give up! They are so much powerful than me. Okay, that didn't work. We'll have to run. We'll have to make a run. Let's load the game. Nice way to attack them. Yeah, but do you have turrets? No. And I've tried this once before and it actually worked quite well. What's going on here? Okay, that's fine. We finished our stuff over there. I think we're probably busy salvaging still over here, though. We can, but I think we're okay to leave without necessarily taking all the stuff. I don't know why that says prisoner over there. But anyway, here comes Everett. I think we just need to make ourselves ready for a jump. We can come back and do the salvage later. So that's not going to work. Is the trade going to work? I'm not sure the trade is going to work. Unfortunately, we'll have to get ourselves ready for a jump. This guy is going to get in here now. Okay, let's ready the ship for jump. Can we get... Oh, I need to set some of these things. Okay, anyway, let's quickly have a look at our schedule, just ever so briefly. So what I want to do is some of these people, I would like to work different shifts. So maybe we'll say work for like that. And then free time... How much hours do they have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And how much sleep do they have? Only 5. Okay, well, let's do 5. Some free time over there, and we'll do some sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do another free time over there, and we'll get someone else to help along with that. So Demarian and maybe Gene. Let's get Gene to do the same thing. Sleep like so, and a bit of free time over there, and then we'll just do work with the rest of it, the rest of the stuff. So that's kind of the idea that we're going to do. So at least we've got someone on duty at all times. So if we go out of there and we open this up, they should get up. Ship has entered. Are we preparing for the jump? We are. Let's jump. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, I want to go over here and go and pick up some of those crystals. Go and mine some of those crystals. I hope they take out those pirates. These pirates, we need to build some stuff to deal with the pirates instead. Okay, let's move ourselves over here. Deploy, and let's start mining straight away. Mine, please. All of that. And all of that. Straight away, please. Okay, so mining is underway. Oh, I believe mining will be underway soon. I need to build some stuff to deal with that as well. So we'll keep it going. Some objects under resources. I would like us to get the energy refinery. I think that's the one we need over here as quickly as we can. Ooh, it's not actually fitting in as nicely as I would have liked. Okay, what I want to do is let's move this piece. If we move it, can we move it over here? Oh man, that actually works. Let's squeeze that one in over there. Move that one over there so we can use this area a little bit better. I can also move this around a little. See if there's a little bit more room there. Got two people sleeping. Ahmed is tending to our plants. Still running a little bit of power over here. Our power is looking pretty good. Our this hyper fuel is a bit of a problem though. Oh, Ahmed doesn't do construction, I believe. Let's quickly have a look at our priorities. Ahmed, construct, not really though. Let's give him a 1 so that he can actually take a look at that as well. And let's drop that one down just a tad. Storage is full. He might now actually do the construction after he's done his botany jobs. Excellent, there we go. Move that over there. We have decent amounts of water. Do we have ice? Yeah, we still have a little bit of ice remaining. Good stuff. So let's just make sure that we constantly refine the ice. Unreachable areas. Ooh. Is that an issue? I wonder. Maybe it's not a problem. I'm hoping it's not a problem. Otherwise we'll have to move it again. We'll get the energy refinery over there. Otherwise let's move it again. Let's just move it. Let's just move it again. I don't like getting that error message there. If we move it over there, that'll be better. People will be able to go around it all the time. How's our mining doing? That one's done. That one's still busy. Good stuff. So now with the energy refiner up, what we can do is I think we can continuously just produce hyperfuel from that when we mine it. That's the plan. Over here, we're kind of continuously working on this stuff. As long as we have available scraps, we are busy transforming them into useful materials. And then in resources, what else can we do? There's item fabricators and the recyclers, and we've got the recycler, the microweaver, the assembler, chemical refinery. None of those things I think is vitally important to us just yet. Then we've got the electronic stuff, cell fusers, and advanced assembler as well. So yeah, a lot of stuff. What I'm also tempted to do is maybe get, do we have infra blocks? Yeah, we've got a fair bit of infra blocks. Let's get us something a little bit more fun for these guys. Facilities maybe? Oh yeah, here we go, a jukebox. Get them a jukebox. Yeah, build a jukebox, guys, so you can be happy over here. I think that'll really change the environment here. The comfort levels in here should change. Not great, but helped a little bit. Oh, we've got our fuel sorted out. Now, have we finished our mining? Not quite, so please finish those last 3 pieces and then we'll jump again. The ship storage is pretty full. Kind of wondering how we need to deal with that. Add more storage is probably the easiest way. Oh, one of the things we can have a quick look at though. Let's quickly have a look. Any other systems that we need? A weapons console is what we'll require. What? Ooh, we've got a missing tech block. Oh, we ended up not buying the tech blocks from the other guys. Yeah, because we jumped out before we could do the trade. That's not good. That is not good. So we need tech blocks to get our shield generators and things up and running. And we will also need some more of that stuff. We've got a little bit of it. So yeah, we need much more resources to go into weapons mode. Have we finished our mining? Yes, we have. Okay, so that's done. So with the mining coming back, we will now be ready for our next jump. Prepare for jump, please. And jump. Okay, now where are we going from here? I thought we finished the mining. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. The ship over there, derelict ship over there, there's a few things over here as well. Let's have a quick look around. There's another derelict ship over there. And over here, some derelict ships over there and some more of that. Let's go over here and see what we can see. Oh, and that's the energy crystals right over there. Let's drop in over here. Great that you also stream on YouTube at the same time. Yeah, I'm trying it. We'll see how it goes. Deploy. Okay, now we've got people around. So we've got the mining that we need to do as soon as we can. So we'll get that sorted so that can happen. And we need to send our away team over. So what I'll do is instead of, I think Ahmed and Everett are the big gunners. So what we'll do is we'll grab the three of you this time around. We'll draft you. We'll send you to the ship, and we'll do our thing. Okay, now move over here. We need to build stuff all the way as well. Dock over there, please. Accept. For the people that can't watch on Twitch, yeah, okay. Let's get these guys out. Oh, okay, and we'll undraft the ship and we'll get these guys to just move their way in here. Move around, try and find all the spots. Just make sure we're not on a too speedy play. Yeah, this helps a lot. If we can kind of long distance them over here, that helps a real lot. Excellent. Oh, nice. We got that guy quickly. Get in there. Let's have a look. Oh, shoot him. Excellent. Okay, get in here. This is like probably the bathroom. Is that actually operating? I have no idea. Let's get in there. Doesn't seem to be running. We can't actually climb this ship. Nothing in there. Okay, good stuff. Okay, we get in here. Okay, that's going to be the last room, I think. Oh, not quite. Gonna run out of air now. Okay, let's pause. Let's quickly go back and get some oxygen. I think it's going to be important. Quickly make a run over there for new oxygen. And then we'll come back and finish this off. Okay, good stuff. Get some oxygen. Now run back over this way. We'll pick up whatever it is. Oh, hang on. Okay, good stuff. Dealt with that. Let's go in here. A little bit of credits there. Oh, no, don't shoot stuff. We want to salvage stuff. Come in here. Pick up all of that. Move over there. And go in there. Excellent. Now that's been resolved. Let's pick up that data log over there. Data entry. Let's finish the draft. That's good. Now, let's see what we can actually transfer from here. Got some human meat, which is always good to get. I've got some of the other stuff as well. Ooh, and some tech blocks. Man, that is vital. That stuff is vital. Especially for us if we wanted to build some weapon systems now. Excellent. And we can do the mining as well. And then we'll move on to a bit of a salvage job as well. Okay, nice. Okay, so we've already started the salvage over there. For those who weren't over there for the actual trip. Nice. Okay, that's very good. People are being delivered over here. Let's speed things along. Oh, they're still working. I do wonder, some people should not come to the ship, actually. Let's have a look. If we go to Derelict, one of these people at least has to stay behind. Ahmed is fine. Maybe Jean should stay behind. Not going to the Derelict, please, because we need at least one person over here should it catch fire or something like that. How is our food production at the moment? Yeah, I don't think we're producing enough food. So that's going. Yeah, so how's our fruit? So there's a fair bit of fruit. So what we could do is we could start allowing people to use fruit as well. We'll use the monster meat as a final resort, a last resort, basically. Do we have processed meals at all? No, we do not. Wow, there's a lot of stuff being dropped off over here. Okay, let's quickly have a look. In terms of resources, what's the next things we're going to need? If we wanted to make tech blocks, how do we do that? I think we need an assembler. But we have... no, that doesn't actually do it. The advanced assembler? Yeah, we need the advanced assembler, but we don't have those other pieces. So tech blocks is not something we're going to be able to really create quickly. Item fabricated. So here we can do some fancy guns. Chemical refinery. There's a lot we can do actually. We need a medical bay as well at some point. Okay, what's happening? We're still doing the mining, we're still doing the salvaging. So let's get a few more things salvaged. My understanding is you'd have to keep moving with this game. Well, obviously the pirates are kind of chasing you out, so that's part of the problem. What are our other systems that we would need here? So a gun turret, shield generator, a scanner would be good, weapons console, shields console. We need to squeeze some of that in here though. Vent closed. Really? Hang on, let's just quickly check the vents. Yeah, so finally I've closed it. Actually, we didn't actually have the proper CO2 in here. Yeah, that was part of our issue, I think. So these things can now grow a little bit quicker, I believe. How's our water doing? Water is fine. Water is fine. Energy is fine. No, we're doing a pretty decent job, actually, at the moment. There's a spot of 2 here that they're saying is a little bit on the dark side. So let's quickly get some additional furniture in here. Just an extra wall light on either side here should probably be a good idea. Maybe in here as well. Finish the mining over there. Let's quickly have a look at what's happening with the salvage. Still a bit of stuff over there, but I think we're dealing with it pretty quickly and effectively. Incoming ship next turn, and that's the pirates actually. So let's get ourselves ready to jump. No, come on, buddies. Where are you? Dax and Everett, please return home. Oh, no, cancel. I don't want to set it as a home ship. Please get in there. No, draft. Get in the ship, please. You, draft. Get in the ship, please. Okay, get the ship, get home. So we can jump. Can you please come back? unload, and go back there, please. Okay, and then we'll undraft you. Oh, undraft you, that's fine. Can't use you. We're actually going to jump out of here before these guys get here. So we're ready for the jump, so let's do it. We did the mining, that's fine. All of the stuff we've got, let's jump. We're in hyperspace at the moment, so where are we going? We're heading over this way. Or we could head over this direction. We don't need the energy just yet. We'll loop around this way again. Let's go over here. There's a derelict ship over here. I'm really keen on getting some additional crew members. That would be really cool if we can do that. Okay, we'll move you quite close. Like so, that should be good. Deploy. Okay, what's our time? We've got a few people shat themselves. Okay, let's quickly have a look. Get our, what is the time? We can actually get these individuals. We'll draft them up. Get to the ship, please. And we'll quickly go and clear that one. And I think then that's probably one of the last things we're going to do. We're in the last 10 minutes of the stream. So if you are still watching, please let me know what you think of this. Do you want us to continue? Do you want us to see? Do you want to see us continue our journey in Space Haven? Ah, interestingly enough, I don't think there's a spot we can actually dock. So what we'll do is we'll just dock over here. And we'll kind of spacewalk our way into this. Okay, so now let's get everybody out there. Now, the one thing we need to be very worried about over here, though, is that we don't necessarily have a place where we can actually get oxygen. And we may need to get oxygen back at the... Oh, lots of monsters, lots of monsters. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, don't bite me. Whoa, and another, and another. Wow. They get a little bit more mean and aggressive later on, I believe. We'll pick up the stuff over there. Ooh, we need to pick up some more credits. More credits. More credits. New data log. Move that on. You want us to continue? So you're enjoying it? That's excellent. Okay, we've finished that. So let's quickly undraft them so they can do their own thing now. So they should be able to go and get oxygen over here. Now let's quickly zoom out. We'll get our oops, actually we want to pick on this. Oh, and the one thing I also want to undraft is this guy. It's very important to do that. Now let's quickly do our transfers. Set all, select and transfer. Actually some tech blocks over here, which is really useful. And to be honest, let's not move anything. Let's start with the tech block so we can get that even if the jumps come on in. We'll get that, we'll get that. These things are quite important, and we'll get the water and maybe a little bit of the food. So let's start off with that, and once that's transferred, we'll start moving the other stuff as well. I think it's cool. To continue, please. So you're enjoying it? Okay, so now we can salvage that a little bit. I'm hoping the pirates aren't on our trail here. Yeah, it is a fun game. I am enjoying it. It's a little bit, like I said a few times, it's a little bit out of the ordinary for me to play these kind of things. So I don't usually play RPG type stuff. But every now and again it is quite fun, and I am quite enjoying it. Is there anything for us to do over here, though? These guys are just kind of chatting. Should we build something instead? We don't have tech blocks. That's the issue. Our issue is we don't have tech blocks. So the tech blocks are coming in. Speed things along just a tad. Hey, a bit late. I hope it's not too much. Well, we're in the last 5 minutes. Glad you made it, Morlo, though. Wow, lots of stuff over here. We do need some more storage for all of our stuff. So we've got the new tech blocks that's come in. So let's just quickly set up transfers for the rest. So select all the other stuff and transfer that. And then we'll start doing the salvage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now we can set up the salvage as well. Wonder if there was any mining over here. No, I don't think so. What I might do is I might actually add a little bit of extra storage capacity over here, just because we seem to be running out of storage a fair bit. Oh, it doesn't actually want to go in there. What I'll do, I'm going to move that one into the wall back over here somewhere. That should be pretty good. And then I'm going to try and squeeze in a little bit more storage right over here. Maybe even over there. Actually, there's a bit of storage that I could probably squeeze in over there. Let's grab one of those guys, turn it around. Yeah, we'll pop in a little bit of storage over there to just add a little bit of overflow. Okay, they're building it. Has this one been moved? No, we're currently moving it. That's good. It's now not connected, really? Oh, man, just. So I'm wondering if we move this one down a little bit as well. Let's move that one down. We'll do that, and I just want to dismantle this section of wall there, and then this whole area should have a little bit more usefulness here. So let's try and link the power up over there. Thank you. And over there. Excellent. So now all of that should work. Got a little bit of extra storage available over here. That's awesome. There's no mining over here, but we are in fact finishing off our transfers and probably starting our salvages as well. Okay. Okay, we are preparing some more of the stuff as we get it. Salvaging probably underway, logistics overwhelmed. We really need, I was kind of hoping we'd find an extra crew member at some point. That would have been so useful. Okay, but I think kind of that's what I'm going to call it. We've done a fair bit of work in our solar system over here. We've done a number of derelicts. We built our own ship. We've moved through here a little bit. We've encountered pirates and ran from them. We've done a bit of mining, added some more derelict ships. We've expanded our ship a little bit more. And obviously there's still plenty for us to do. We've got a fair bit more hull components, so we can actually extend that a little bit more. With our new tech components, we can now start looking at weapon systems and things like that, so that we can really take on those pirates a little bit more. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I always appreciate your support, so thank you so much for that. I really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this game, please tell me down below in the comments. Hit the like button, all those kind of things. On the various platforms that you've watched this, and then we'll decide whether we continue this on a live stream or whether we do something else with it or not at all. Yeah, so thank you as always. I will see you next time. Bye bye.